And I'm live. Welcome.
Hello.
Emma's here as well. We're gonna do some small indie horror games today because I couldn't be bothered playing anything else, and I don't have that long to play today because I'm very busy. So we can only really be live for about, I don't know, 2.5 hours maybe, something like that. So we're just gonna check out a couple of indie horror games. Hello, Peanut. Welcome. Make Emma wear pig. If a pig comes in, I will give Emma a pig. But I'm not going to go get one. Anyway, let's put on the camera. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
You're slightly out of frame again. You have to move in. There.
Hello.
Hello. Put pig on Emma head. Yeah, that's kind of the plan today. Again, it'll be a fairly relaxed stream, I suppose, today. Just because, again, I just don't really... I'm very tired as well. So, I don't know. Should we do the hurdle and the global and stuff as well, just to warm up? Okay.
If you want to.
Let me put on the filter.
Sounds familiar. Do you know it?
Not at all. Oh god, that fucking noise. I really need to like lower the volume of those because it's loud for me. I'm sure it's incredibly loud for people watching.
Isn't that the point? Though? It's supposed to be really loud.
I mean, it might be like ear-burstingly loud. Like it's slightly quieter for us than it is for them.
How's
your throat?
cold.
Yeah, Emma is quite sick today. Like, I don't know why she's out of bed, to be honest.
I did a COVID test, but thank goodness I don't have COVID.
It's just kind of a cold, I think.
Yeah. Or maybe the flu.
Are you feeling better now?
It's fucking Fortnite!
Oh, that is so loud. Fuck me.
That was
Well, it's because I have the booster on. I'm sick too. I hope you feel better soon, Peanut.
I hope you don't have COVID.
Have you ever heard this? It sounds a bit like, I don't know, like an indie rock thing from like the 2010s.
It does sound very familiar, but I'm bad at like knowing the names of songs unless you know their songs I really, really love. I know that beginning. I do. I don't know.
I have no idea. I've never heard a One Direction song.
I don't know.
I've literally never heard this. I don't even recognize, like, I don't recognize it even a little bit, and I don't think it sounds familiar.
Do I look hardly ill?
No. You look wonderful.
And my eyes actually look looking down.
Well, that's because you're reading the chat.
Do I look awful?
Emma, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. You're just seeing my face on the screen. I look a bit dead.
No! Well, you're feeling a bit sick. I'm trying to listen to lyrics.
It does sound very
I
familiar.
have literally
but
no
I
idea.
don't know who
It's
they are.
some trashy pop from like the mid 2010s that plays in supermarkets now or something. I'll play it one more time. I have I'm gonna say it's One Direction because it was mentioned. Let's say it's What Makes You Beautiful.
It's definitely not that song.
What? I don't know any of these songs. I don't know what One Direction sounds
I think
like.
it's not One Direction because they're quite high pitched, aren't they?
I have no idea. I've never heard a One Direction song. I don't know
Maybe
what
it's
their
Calvin
famous thing is.
Harris.
I don't know who Calvin Harris is either. Summer by Calvin Harris?
You never know.
No, it's somebody called Nico and Vins, and it is indie pop from fucking mid 2000s. I've never heard of this in my life. How many plays does this have?
I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, then sneeze. Who cares? This has 771 million views, so it must be incredibly famous. But I've never heard of this in my life.
Tell me honestly. I want to ask again. Do I look dreadful?
Emma.
I look like something out of an Edgar Allan Poe novel, The Dying Girlfriend.
Emma.
Mm.
I love you very much.
Look at my hair. It looks so lank.
You're just quite sick.
It looks. Oh, I look. Why did you let me on camera? That's awful. Oh, I look awful. My hair is lank. My skin is white. I look awful, and I'm not even looking at the camera.
You're drifting a little.
Is that on camera? That's not on camera, was it? Why are you laughing at me?
I just love you.
This is why I'm mean to you. Emma, you don't look awful. Thank you, Peanut, but you're lying.
Dreya's hair is worse in terms of age. I am rapidly going white. It's starting to appear again at the temples. And going grey and white again. I think I might just leave it this time.
But you like
See what it
white. You
looks
don't,
like.
yeah, you like white hair, don't you?
Yeah. It's just the last time, because I dyed my hair just because the sides went white before the top and it looked a bit silly.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't really like it.
Are you going to do another? We only do one Hurdle song, right?
Yeah. Well, there's only one a day. Alright, turn off gain. I've never heard of that song and will never hear it again because I didn't really like it.
I might look it up because it's going to annoy me now what the next lyric was, what the opening lyric was, because I know it from
I could
somewhere.
just check it.
I do know I know it from somewhere. I think I do anyway.
It's not very good.
Am I wrong for thinking out the box from where I stay?
It sounds like it would be in some like trashy Entourage style TV show.
I know I've heard it somewhere.
I don't know.
That's going to drive me mad.
I never want to hear it again. Right, global. I'm gonna run a bet for the global.
It was horrible, but well, no, not horrible. It was forgettable, but not horrible. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I think it was pretty horrible.
I'm fairly
I'm
indifferent.
gonna start prediction. Will Dreya get this in 8 guesses or less? You can bet you have 2 minutes. I'll put on some music in the background. This is kind of like an impromptu Halloween stream, so I guess I'll put on some like spooky music in the
You
background.
should put on. Oh, that would be copyright. If it wasn't copyright, you could put on Monster Mash.
I have before and have gotten copyright struck.
Really? Oh, that's so bad. Because that's a great song.
Mm-hmm.
That
I'll put on just this like spooky lo-fi stuff in the background, just generic royalty-free things.
because Monster Mash is perfect.
I know, Monster Mash is an amazing song. It's
I-
very stupid, but I like it.
I really like it for that Simpsons joke.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember? It was that Valentine's Day episode with Ralph and Lisa, and the radio man played it twice accidentally.
Mhm.
Once for Valentine's Day, once for President's Day. And he was like, "You did it again, Bill." He's like, "Shut up, Larry." Whatever their names are.
Okay. I don't know. I've been doing quite well in global recently. I've gotten like 4 of the last 3 rounds or something like that.
That's good.
Well, it's kind of because they've all been in Europe, I think, which is the only place I'm confident in. I can't remember what the last answer was, but I'm sure it was somewhere in Europe. Hello, Zara. Welcome.
Hi, Dara. I'm not in that picture.
Oh, I'll have to turn off this camera. I have double cam on. There we go. Oh, Lord, 2 J's. There we go. See, I have like a solo camera, and I have an Emma camera, which is this one.
Oh, that's my name.
Yep, exactly.
That's
See?
cute.
Emma. Yeah.
Hi,
there's the bits
Zara.
about
I'm
that.
dying.
Yes, Emma is very sick today.
And I said I look awful, and you have to tell me I don't look awful. But I do look awful. No, Zara, I feel worse. Fetty.
You said you were feeling better this morning.
Yeah, but the last like 20 minutes I feel awful.
Do you want to go sleep?
No, I want to get up and do stream. Plus, I have to do homework over the weekend because I'm in college now and I have homework.
Mhm.
I have essays.
You're good at essays, it'll be fine.
It's... What does that say?
It's fall time in Tennessee. That I really liked that song. That's been stuck in my head too. The Bon Iver one as well has also been stuck in my head since you linked it in Discord, Mikey. Also, welcome, Mikey.
Hi, Mikey. Oh, I want to help. You can do my essays for me.
Your essay is like 1,000 words. It'll take you like 20
I'm
minutes.
not worried about writing it. I'm worried about doing the referencing.
Mm.
Because when I did referencing before, I was never very good at it. And I always asked Marcus on the referencing. No, not the referencing so much. But do you remember doing it like on the laptop? It was like you had to do it indenting and justifying. Do you
Mhm.
remember? But maybe this time will be easier because I live nearby and I can just ask if I'm doing it right.
Mhm.
Sorry, I won't go on about it. I just
Right,
just
global.
worried about it.
We'll try and make this quick because, again, I do not have that much time to stream today. I'm buying a
until
washing
4
machine
o'clock.
after the stream.
Until 4 o'clock.
Yeah, but that's, only like 2.5 hours away.
That's lots of time.
I know. But no, the last couple of weeks I've tended to stream at least 4 hours. I know, I don't know
Is it
why,
because
I
you
just
miss
keep
me?
forgetting it.
Because I'm not there.
Well, I have nothing else to do if you're not home. Anyway, let's say we're in Chad, just to start us off. We're 960 kilometers from Chad, so we are virtually impossible to be outside of Africa.
Say hello to PDNT.
Hello, pedant, welcome.
Pedant. PDNT is pedant.
That's how I say it.
Okay. I would have just said PTNT.
So where do you think we are? We're about probably this far away, so it could be over here in like Niger or maybe Mali or whatever over here, or it could be down here, wherever is down here. I can't remember any countries. We could be over in like Somalia, Ethiopia, or we could be up here in like Jordan, Israel, Palestine.
That's very wide. I'm going to say Mauritania because I like that name. It is Mauritania, isn't
I
it?
have no idea. How do you spell this?
Google it.
No, then it would show me on a map.
No, just Google how to spell it. It wouldn't show you on a map.
The Google Images thing shows up as beside it.
Well, just block that part of the screen out.
Mm,
No, I want you to put in for real.
I think it's this. No, we are far away from Mauritania.
Did you? Oh, I love that name. No, it's so cool. It sounds like
That's Mauritania?
It's big, isn't it?
I've never heard of this country.
Have you really?
No.
It's right.
I thought this was Mali.
No, Mali's on the other side. Mali's not that big.
I thought Mali was right there.
We'll put in Mali. Maybe it's Mali.
I don't think it's Mali. I thought Mali was Western Africa.
Well, there's like Morocco,
I know that's Morocco.
Western Sahara, which is wants to be independent but technically belongs to Morocco, but there's an independence movement. Mali, Mauritania, and I don't know what's underneath. Maybe Sierra Leone?
I think
Ivory
Sierra
Coast?
Leone
Yeah.
and Ivory Coast and stuff are along here, and Guinea. All of these kind of things. It could
Is
be...
Guinea there?
Yeah, Guinea's like around here somewhere. It's like along this coast somewhere. I think it might be... It could be like Eritrea or Somalia.
Try it.
Well, actually, no, because it's still quite close to Mauritania, because it's still kind of a dark purple, so it's probably like way up north.
Cyprus?
Could be Cyprus, I guess.
That is up there. No, is it Cyprus up there or Malta? I think it might be Malta.
Oh,
that's up
Malta's the one I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
Cyprus is-
I always think is like right here,
there. No,
and it's
Cyprus
like way over there.
is near to Israel and Greece.
It's very close to Malta. It's like right next to Malta.
This is only for independent countries, right?
It's
So-
like the 190 something that...
So it
the
couldn't
UN
be like little
recognises, I think.
islands like Gibraltar or something.
I don't think so. I think if it's a territory of a country, it doesn't count.
So what's near to? How close are we to Malta? How close is it? to
300 kilometers. So like the distance from here to Dublin.
Malta?
from Malta.
Will show me where that could be in the map.
It could be like anywhere. It could be like basically this coast or this coast. So it could be Italy.
So it's either North Africa or that part of Europe.
Yes.
Oh, that narrows it down.
So it could be Morocco. Is this Morocco or is this...
I think that's
Algeria.
Algeria. I
It could
think.
be Algeria,
Or
I
it
guess.
could be Tunisia. Is Algeria the other way?
I can't remember.
That could be Tunisia.
I forgot Tunisia existed.
You forgot Tunisia existed.
It is Tunisia. I wouldn't have gotten that because I forgot that Tunisia was a country.
How could you forget?
What's in Tunisia?
I don't know. What's in Ireland?
Dublin and Cork. I don't know anything about Tunisia. Tunisia, officially the Republic of Tunisia. Let me turn this down a little bit. Tunisia, officially the Republic of Tunisia, is the northernmost country in Africa. It has 12 million people in it.
That you
I
don't
have
know anything
no
about.
idea.
Well, it's near Algeria. I know stuff about it, I'll tell you now. It's Tunis is its capital, right? Tunis, am I saying that right?
Mhm.
It's in the Atlantis Mountains. It's near Morocco and Algeria. I'm assuming Berbers live there because Berbers are the North African people, right?
I have no idea. I know nothing about Africa.
North Africa.
I know nothing about North Africa.
North Africa is a little bit different from the rest of Africa. Well,
Yeah,
not-
I know nothing about any of it,
well, like,
really.
a little different in terms of like ethnicity and stuff. I used to run to France. I think it's Muslim. I mean, majority Muslim. Oh, apparently bits of the Sahara Desert are in it.
It contains the eastern end of the Atlas Mountains and the northern reaches of the Sahara Desert. I have never... I don't know if I've ever heard of Tunisia. I thought this was part of Algeria.
Go back down there. In 1956, it gained independence from France. Yeah.
Mm. I don't know anything about this country. It says spoken languages: Tunisian, Arabic, Berber, and French. So I assume French.
Or was Italy took over it at one point? Did Mussolini invade it?
Yeah, Mussolini invaded a lot of places.
Many actually,
Mhm.
comparatively speaking, compared to the likes of Hitler or whoever was the leader of Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that might have been the Italians who invaded.
Yeah.
Go to 1943.
Oh God.
The struggle for independence, 1943. It's there on the Wikipedia.
Independence from France in 56.
Go up a bit, please. It was by France, and the Germans had it during World War II.
Nah, it doesn't matter. It basically doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
Tunisia.
That's hard.
I'll probably just forget it exists. It's
thing
not
to
one
say.
of the big ones. Like, it's not Egypt
All right, let's
or
do
Algeria.
Let's do one more thing.
But
Put into Google famous Tunisians, and if you know one of them, then you have to say sorry.
famous Tunisians.
I don't know any of them.
No, I do not.
Are they all sports people?
I have no idea. I don't know who a single one of these
Quite
people
a
is.
range of skin tones.
No, there's not a single person here.
What?
A lot of them are footballers.
Go through one more. I mean the arrow, because I want to know at least one. No, I don't recognize any of them.
You're a football fan.
Yeah,
You like footy.
I haven't watched football properly in years, so footballers, retire very quickly. So it'll be all new people who are probably like, I don't know, 18 or something.
Yeah, but you like footy.
I haven't watched football in years.
You watched football during the Euros or whatever it's called.
And I didn't know half of those people. I was like, who are these people?
Right, I'll pay out the bet. And then I guess we'll go straight on to the games. 'Cause
But
again,
why
I
are you
want this to
paying
be
the
quick.
bet? You won.
Yeah. So, will Dreya get this Nick as a less? Yes.
But I thought you only paid if you lost.
No, I mean, I'll distribute the points to the people
Oh.
who bet on me.
I understand.
Right. Close the Wikipedia page for Tunisians. Pause the haunted house music. And we'll start up a game. Do you have a choice of the games? I have them written out here for you if you want to read them.
Choose.
I guess we'll do something small to open up with. Oh, you know what I have to open up with? I found for free on itch.io a fan game of the Halloween movie from 1978 by John Carpenter.
Ooh.
So it has good reviews. I can't imagine it's amazing because it's just an indie fan game, but it was surprisingly big when I tried to download it. I have so many hat redemptions available. Oh no. I find the hats very aggravating. So so let's load this up. It might be good. A lot of these will probably be pretty terrible. It's Halloween. I don't know about their choice of fonts.
Also, you said it would be warm, but I'm still cold.
It is getting warm.
I'm freezing.
I'm not freezing at all. I'm quite warm.
I'm cold.
Are you dying?
You can put on the heating for me.
Are you kind of dying?
We did a COVID test. I don't have COVID.
Options. Let me just check. It's all fine. Graphics ultra, obviously.
Ultra.
Audio should probably be fine. Yeah, let's just play it. Sure. Are you saying one guy can't make a decent game? I guess Minecraft. Overclock the GPU a bit more to eat the room up. Well, I'm pretty sure that my computer right now is full of dust and guinea pig fur. So it should get pretty fucking hot. It
Right.
usually does by the end of the stream.
Well, I'm freezing.
It's about to happen. In a few days, we release Halloween 2 Asylum, our second free game.
So this game
Fine.
is free.
Yeah.
I'll be nice, so.
I haven't played it. It might be amazing.
Yeah, but you were making bad jokes. If it's free, Ash, they're lovely. Say thank you. For
You've gone very Irish for some
Thank you for
reason.
making a free game for us.
Oh, sure, they're lovely.
I am Irish.
Oh, we're in the game.
That doesn't look like 1978.
What does that mean? Oh, maybe I should actually lower the graphics. That was a little bit choppy. Back. Resume. Oh yeah, that's a bit smoother. There we go. Turns out my computer can't handle ultra graphics. Ooh, look at my, look at that.
Is it going like
Yeah,
free?
it's going all weird again. Is this the VSync thing again? Fuck me. Why is the VSync always going so weird? Limit FPS off, maybe? For some reason, this happens on these games. 1 second. Turn off the camera, maybe? Does that help? Yes, that helps. You know what? Camera's off for this game, I've decided.
But there's no point then.
VSync? Well, there isn't an option for VSync. At least I don't see one. I'll put it down to normal. If I put it down at normal, like that.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
people
going
will
pretty
want to
well.
watch us without the camera on.
Right,
I
double
wouldn't,
camera.
I wouldn't want to watch people.
See, that immediately breaks it all. Seems a bit choppy even with the camera off. It is. It's very choppy with the camera on, but with the camera off, it's awful. You know what? Maybe I can lower the bitrate. If I go into settings, if I go into output, and I lower the bitrate to like 4,000 and click apply. That should be a lower quality stream slightly. Look, it's still so choppy.
Just leave then.
Yeah, I don't know if we can play this. I hate it when this happens.
It is very annoying.
Because it looks buttery smooth on my screen, I should say.
It looks so smooth.
It's
on
so
Dreya's
it's
screen.
nice. But for you get like 4 frames a second. Fine, well, quit.
I'm sorry about that.
Quit.
That's a shame.
Maybe a game will have working VSync options. That would be lovely if one of them would actually fucking work. I don't know. This one's called House on Wheels. Might be good, might be bad, but it's another one that's on the list.
I'm sorry, I keep rubbing my nose with the tissue. It's probably very gross.
Mm-hmm.
What? You're supposed to say it's not gross, you insensitive clod.
I love you.
Yeah.
This is called House on Wheels. The lights went out in my trailer, and I went to go eat some noodles and go to bed. I want to go eat some noodles and go to bed so much, but as long as there is no light, I feel awful.
Oh, they're nice. Worry not. We all have a runny nose now and then.
I don't.
You do?
I don't think I've ever had a runny nose.
Well, lucky you.
Start. I'm just superior to most people. That is the fastest mouse movement I have ever seen in a video game. I want to press escape to view options, but I'm worried it'll just exit.
That's making me a bit dizzy.
There we go. Let's lower that down almost all the way.
Look how red.
Oh, that's so much better.
Look how red.
Oh, you look adorable.
I look red.
You have a bright red nose.
Oh, for God's sake. I look...
Dreya is impervious to illness. I've somehow avoided COVID when everybody else I know has it. Or has had it. Yeah, we have avoided it.
Well, I think back in like November of 2019, no, December of 2019, so 2 or 3 months before like the lockdown, the first lockdown, I did have a really bad illness, and the doctor said it's similar to SARS, so that could have been COVID, because I think it was starting around that time, but we hadn't named it yet.
So I think I'm the only person I know who hasn't had it. Press E to use sleeping pills. No. Press E to eat noodles. Press E to drink soda water. That is not soda water. That is some Coke.
Well, maybe you emptied the Coke and put soda water in it?
Like some sort of psychopath. Do I have a torch? I don't have a torch. It's
My mum
bright-ish.
hasn't had it, but all of us had at least 3 times. 3 times?
Yeah, like when I went to
Oh,
Nottingham and to do like the friends meetup, I was one of the only people who didn't get it. It was great. It was fantastic.
I turned my head away.
Are you still wiping your nose?
Yeah.
I don't know, somebody's going to be into it.
Play your video game.
I won't sleep hungry. I guess we'll just eat our noodles. I won't eat in the dark. Oh, fancy boy. I need to turn the light on behind the trailer.
What kind of weirdo eats in the dark?
Who cares?
It's a bit,
I've eaten in the dark.
it's a bit weird, kind of sad.
Why is it
I
sad?
don't know, it just seems like the opening to a movie about Jeffrey Dahmer.
What the fuck?
It's zooming in on him slowly eating in the dark while listening to, I don't know, sad music.
I've eaten in the dark.
That's a bit weird.
Right, open the door. Ooh, there's a little not torch. What is it called? Fire.
Why doesn't the character eat in the dark and floods tears like a normal person? See, yeah, it's weird.
I just don't understand what the problem is. I mean, there's a big campfire here. It's providing some light. It's not like he's in pitch darkness. He can sort of
Were
see.
you in pitch darkness? When you ate in the dark?
Maybe. I
Oh,
can't remember.
okay, that's weird.
Why?
That's weird, isn't
It's
it?
not like I do it often.
It's weird. That is how you'd open a movie to Jeffrey Dahmer. That's how, what's his name, Ryan Murphy should have opened his Netflix show, just him eating in the dark.
Ryan Murphy probably just shouldn't have made the Netflix show.
No, he shouldn't have done.
I won't sleep hungry. Okay, well, is this the game?
Isn't there a restaurant where they make you eat in the dark?
Yes, there's an incredibly fancy restaurant, I think in London, where you eat in the dark with headphones on. Like with ear defenders on, so you can't hear a thing. Sorry, just moving my pop filter. So it's all about like blocking out all of your other senses except taste and smell, so you can really truly appreciate the food. When is your wedding anniversary? 23rd of December, I think, is our anniversary. You look dead.
Should I just go?
No, you're staying at least a little bit.
I look awful, and I'm wiping my nose lots and grossing people out.
You look beautiful. Look at me.
Is my nose dripping?
No. Look at me. Look at me. You look beautiful.
Thank you. I think I'm about to sneeze. You're not grossing us out. Oh. Thank you, Zara. I just feel self-conscious about it because I can feel, and I'm constantly at my nose.
Press E to eat noodles. That looked more like a pot noodle, which is pretty gross. When it comes to, like, cup noodle things, it's always coca noodles, never pot noodles. Pot noodles are disgusting.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Then sneeze. Again, somebody's gonna be into it. Oh god, the kazoo was redeemed. Fall time in Tennessee, please. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Hang on. I'll go back out of the fucking game then. I'll go into my YouTube history to find this song and bring out the kazoo.
Maybe I should just go.
No, you're not going. You're staying here forever.
But I'm just sneezing.
Oh. Let me put on.
Sneeze your heart out.
Sneezing is nice. I like sneezing. Are you one of those people who hates sneezing?
It kind of hurts me when I sneeze.
Really?
Well, not hurts as in, it's not like pain as in, when you punch someone or pinch someone. It's not that kind of, it's uncomfortable. It's that kind of pain where it's uncomfortable.
I love sneezing.
I
I try to induce sneezes sometimes.
No, I really don't.
I think it's amazing. There's no worse feeling in the world for me than when a sneeze is coming on and then it fades away.
Well, that's horrible, yeah.
Right, I need to fucking refresh my memory on what this even sounds like, because I've only listened to it once this morning.
It's fall time in Tennessee. It feels so good outside.
If you don't know, this is a YouTuber called Nick Lutzko. Nick Lutzko? Lutzko, who does like comedy songs.
Hearing
basically.
you kazoo will make Emma feel worse.
It's blowing through the trees. We got acorn falling left and right.
Oh, I remember this
Fall
guy.
time in Tennessee. Temperature's
Just one
just
more thing,
right.
and I'll try not to ask again. Is it true?
People
No.
are forced to wake
Will you tell me?
up,
Yes.
so lock your doors
I regret
at
coming back
night.
again. I look
Gonna light
awful.
me a fire. Slow. Gonna recite the incantation to prevent the people from knocking down my door.
You're not really in tune.
No, I can't really remember.
Air smells like the campfire. Welcome Saturday, home inside. Going on a ride. It's fall time in Tennessee. The sun's driving by. The people are forced ready to feast on the sacrificial swine.
Might be the cutest pig I've ever
I
seen.
don't usually find Jake's cute. He was cute.
Texas plains.
Or she.
Cicada rising sun down across the Mississippi. Tennessee mountains just that special kind of place for people crying down from the trees, looking for wonders in the hills. It's fall time in Tennessee. Kindle your match. Send your kids away to some other state and grab yourself a pumpkin beer. It's fall time in Tennessee. Don't even think about
Don't
rolling
ask
a beer. It's a perfect place for them to lay their eggs. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's just fall time in Tennessee. Oh, don't even think about rolling a beer. It's fall time.
He's a good singer.
There we go. That was basically a nightmare for everybody involved.
He's a good singer, though.
I like Nick Lutzko. He has got like a proper band and appears on things sometimes. It's just he also does this sort of fucking nonsense.
I think I'm gonna have to go to the doctor.
No, it's a
don't-
cold.
I don't mean right
You're such a bad patient.
I don't mean right now.
Thank
Don't you
Kazoo
think
for
I
the
should have
kazoo.
antibiotics?
It for a cold? The overprescription of antibiotics is going to create like super illnesses that will kill us all.
Fuck off.
Excuse me?
Shut the fuck off.
What the fuck?
You all heard that. Shut the fuck up. I'm in pain.
Drink the soda water. I'm glad you're coughing. Drink the soda water. I don't want to drink it now. Why? Also, it's I'm really bothered by them calling that soda water. Not now. Why? Damn it. Looks like the engine is
I mean,
knocked out.
The lights are on. I can see a
Well,
light.
now they're not.
No, there, look. There's a light
yeah.
in the ceiling. This man is silly. Are you a man?
Mm.
Well, whoever they are is silly. Thank yous for the kazoo. That's terrible.
I quite like the ambience. I like the kind of dark woods kind of look. I'd like to live here. I think if I could live anywhere, it would be just like a cube in the woods.
Is he in a caravan?
Yeah. Just like a featureless cube in the woods.
Or do they call them traders in America?
Trailers, mobile homes.
Is it
something
set
like
in
that.
America?
I have no idea.
It looks,
It doesn't really give me that much backstory.
it looks like, I don't know, maybe because campfires, you're always thinking it's set in America.
How are you?
That's whenever I say a campfire, I think America.
Because you watch a lot of 80s slashers.
Not much that much Asian slashers. I've kind of watched, you know, because it's funny. You hear a lot of tropes and cliches about the Asian slashers, and then you actually watch Asian slashers, and they don't often actually have the cliches that you're expecting.
I haven't really watched enough to know.
We've watched a good few slashers together.
Yeah, but not really the standard 80s ones like Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th or anything.
Yeah, but like I suppose the standard, the famous ones. You know what I mean? The average one. Because remember we used to watch that YouTube guy, and he watched a load of slashers. They're like. You know, the virgin doesn't always survive and the black guy doesn't always die first. There's not actually a lot of the cliches in a lot of them.
Hello from unfortunately Turkey. I've heard Turkey is nice depending on which parts you go to.
Irish car bomb. Whoa,
I know.
What a name. Is Irish car bomb Turkish?
I don't actually know where Irish Car Bomb is from.
The rules set out in the film Scream.
Yeah, yes I am.
Well, you are Turkish
Mhm.
with a name like Irish car bomb.
I think it's named after the cocktail from what I remember.
Oh.
Which is an unfortunate name for a cocktail.
Favorite slasher and horror in general, Emma. What is my favorite slasher? Black Christmas.
I was about to say, you really like Black Christmas.
You
Black
do.
Christmas is a great movie. I really like it.
And
I
that's
think it's like a
definitely
9.
that's definitely a slasher.
Still didn't find the button to change your name.
And my favorite movie, a horror movie in general, there's a lot of good ones. I like Ari Aster's movies. He's got some problematic tropes of the disabled and the mentally ill, but I do like Ari Aster's movies. Hereditary and Midsummer are fantastic.
I still haven't seen Hereditary.
It's very good. Tony,
I keep wanting to watch Hereditary, but I only tend to watch movies with Emma.
I don't want to
and
watch it again.
Emma won't watch Hereditary again.
Ari Aster's films you do not watch again. They're that disturbing.
I'd watch Midsummer again.
Would you?
Midsummer was very anxious, but I liked it a lot.
I liked it a lot, but doesn't want to watch it again.
I think my favourite horror movie is The Thing. I really like The Thing.
The Shining, I think, for me.
No, I didn't really like The Shining very much.
Have you seen the original Frankenstein?
No. What, from like the 30s? With Boris Karloff? I have not.
We've
Hereditary
seen
was great. I want to watch it. It's just that Emma refuses to watch it with me.
You should watch movies on your own.
I don't like to. I get lonely. The shinning. Do you want to get sued? I saw a clip from that this morning, actually.
That's a great.
It was posted on Twitter.
That's a great Simpsons.
Anyway, press E to enter the bedroom.
What's that? Acrophobia?
Agoraphobia?
That's spiders, right?
Oh, arachnophobia.
I have seen that, I think, with the giants. I don't know. Are they small spiders and they invade everyone's houses? And it's from the 70s.
I have no idea. I've never heard of this.
I think I've seen it. But if you are scared of spiders, it would be pretty horrifying. But I'm not.
Oh, it's a boy.
Oh, it's a boy. That scared the shit out of me.
Really?
Yeah, that really fucking scared me.
It's just a boy.
Oh, but he was like a shadow boy, or what do they call it? Slender Man or whatever.
Oh, Slender Man.
No, he wears a suit, right?
Yeah, he wears like a dumb little emo suit. And like has tentacle arms or something.
Was he made by emos?
I probably.
Wasn't there 2 girls? Oh, sorry, I hit your thing. Wasn't there 2 girls in America who killed someone and said they did it for Slender Man?
Probably.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I think there was a movie about it.
Well, I don't think the movie was about the girls. I think the movie was just about Slender Man, wandering around the woods.
It's very boring. I've never
it's just
really
the
been interested in cryptids or anything like that.
Well, I suppose just the modern way of doing like Mothman or the Jersey Devil.
Yeah, but at least
legend.
Mothman is hot.
The what? Mothman is hot.
That's the thing. Everybody wants to have sex with Mothman.
They want to have sex with it. Is he literally half man, half moth?
Yeah. Well,
And
he's
they-
got like a moth face and moth wings and stuff, but he's got like a chiseled ass.
Ew. But he-
Everybody loves Mothman.
But he's a moth.
What the hell is soda water? Not this, Emo. This is clearly Coke. Soda water is what I would call sparkling water. So delicious.
Actually,
If it-
sparkling water in
oh.
Tesco. Oh, that's frightening. I don't like that at all. Go over and kick it. Do something.
Hello.
Oh, the bastard. I'd like kill myself if I saw that.
Emma.
What, you can't say that on Twitch?
Not now, okay? Enter bedroom. I need to take sleeping pills. Are you joke? I just tried to.
I can. Oh,
Nice.
you're just hallucinating. That's
Mm.
terrifying. But at least it's not real.
Go to bed.
Oh my god, that'd be so. Oh fucking hell, that's so scary.
It really isn't.
I would kill myself. I would.
Emma, it's just a boy.
That's terrifying. God knows what the fuck he's doing to you. Is there any sense in running? Kill yourself. He could be torturing you.
Well, that was the game.
It was only
Lovely.
sleep paralysis. Yes, it is. Fucking sleep paralysis. Oh, I had that for like a year when I was in my early teens. It was the most fucking awful thing ever.
I've never had it. It sounds kind of fun.
It's terrifying. It's so scary.
It sounds
Don't
kind
you
of
remember
fun.
the sleep paralysis in that crappy TV show, The
No.
Haunting of Hill House?
Oh, yeah, that thing.
That was the one thing they got right in that show. That sleep paralysis is terrifying.
I don't know. It sounds kind of fun.
It's horrible.
Like, wasn't there that... What painting is it? Is it just called The Nightmare?
It's horrible.
The Nightmare painting. That's meant to be sleep paralysis, isn't it? Yeah, that's one with the little fun goblin boy.
No, that's also the legend of, you know, those demons are supposed to rape you. You know,
This painting. Hang on, turn off the camera
what's
a
it
little
called
bit.
when it's a woman demon? It's
An
succubus.
incubus.
No, it's succubus when it's a woman, and incubus if it's a man.
Mhm.
Because a lot of sleep paralysis involves rape.
Mm-hmm.
Because either, I guess, people are afraid of that, or maybe it's repressed sexual urges.
But look at that little guy. Look at his friendly little face. He looks so... Oh, I think he's cute. I like him.
He's raping her.
No, he isn't. He's just sort of sitting on her. She's just kind of lounging, and he's sitting. Look at the little friend.
Look at the
oh,
horse.
I didn't even notice the horse at first.
No,
The
they're,
horse is kind of freaky. I like the little goblin man, but the horse is kind of freaky.
they're very frightening. They're very frightening. You can't move. You feel like something is sitting on you. You're awake, but you feel like
Yeah,
you're
just a little
asleep.
goblin
Oh,
friend.
it's horrible. I remember one sleep paralysis. It was green lights, and it was like this little black, kind of like Furby thing running around the room. There's something under the bed.
Is there? I don't see anything under the bed. Is this even a bed, or is it one of those fainting couches?
Yeah, that was like with mine. There was green lights, and I couldn't move, and there was like this evil Furby thing with like hair running around under the bed.
Like this guy?
No, it was smaller. It was like something out of Goosebumps, but scary.
Yeah, because Goosebumps is not scary.
It was like that doesn't matter. Why am I remembering
Back
these?
to game.
Why am I remembering these terrible memories?
Right, delete House on Wheels, delete... I might play the Halloween thing off camera, we'll see. Oh, this one is apparently very highly rated. This one is called Perfect Apocalypse.
No, not another cat one.
I don't think it's a cat one.
Only one I can remember is some version of the Grim Reaper, which terrified me, but I couldn't move. Ugh. I remember waking up and I couldn't pull my hands up.
Fuck me, that's loud.
Ow. Fucking hell.
I've muted it for them, but I'm turning it down for us. There we go.
I remember waking up and I couldn't pull my head up as much as I tried. I couldn't hear anything, nor could I see anything. Oh, it was my cat sleeping on my face.
Oh, that's adorable.
That'd be very annoying.
All right, music should be a little bit more
A cat sleeping on your face.
bearable for you now.
A couple of weeks ago, we had Frodo, our guinea pig. We put her in the bed with us, and she was sitting on my chest, and that's fine. But then she started sitting on my neck.
hmm
It was a bit unsettling.
You kept saying, "I'm frightened, take her away."
It was kind of like crushing. Well, not crushing, but you know, something on your neck for most people, if you're not into that kind of kink, is not pleasant when something is sitting on your neck.
It was very cute.
And she was like, sort of shuffling her cheeks against my cheeks, and I was like, is she about to bite my cheeks?
You seemed very off put. It was very funny.
Well, she does bite.
You should be seeing the game in a second, by the way.
She does nibble.
Hopefully.
She does nibble sometimes. And once remember when she accidentally bit me one time?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
When she was trying to pull my t-shirt, but she missed and she actually bit my skin. Oh, hurt so much, and she didn't even draw blood because they can bite much harder than that. They are very gentle in fairness. It is very little nibbles.
Yeah, but it's very, very sweet when she sat on your neck.
And then she climbed over onto my head and sat in my hair. And then I felt her like eating my hair. I was like, okay, get her off, get her off. Well, I don't know if she actually...
Hello, Graham. Welcome.
I don't know if she was... Hello, Grim. I don't know if she was actually able to eat it, but she definitely was trying.
Oh, she's eating my hair, I think. Well, either Pebble or Frodo, I can't remember, has definitely bitten off, like, locks of my hair before.
I don't think you should let them do that. That could make them sick.
It wasn't intentional. I wasn't like, here, eat my hair.
No, did you pull her away, like?
Yes. But then she had, like, a strand of hair in her mouth.
She didn't have
Like a clump of hair.
Did she have any of my hair when you pulled her away?
I think like 1 or 2 strands.
No.
Like 1 or 2 individual hairs. She didn't get much.
It's
It's just their
sure
teeth are
that
so
would-
sharp that they can just bite through an entire lock of hair in 1 second.
I'm sure. Would that hurt them, like?
Uh-huh.
I remember years ago, I don't know what medical show it was, but it was one of those really crappy medical shows.
Doctors? Casualty?
No, it wasn't a soap opera. It was American.
I
There's
don't know any
there's
American ones.
hundreds of them.
House?
No, you're not listening. There's hundreds of them. Anyway, this girl, she was really sick, and they opened her up, and her stomach was full of hair
Mm-hmm.
because she had a sort of OCD where you eat your own hair,
Mm-hmm.
which is a thing. You can pull out your hair and eat it. And she was sick, and she couldn't eat no more because her belly was full of hair. And I was like, is that possible?
I have no idea.
It was a really stupid show.
Just cough up a hairball or something.
No, it was. Yeah, you can't eat hair. It'll make you sick.
Fine. Let's play the game, shall we? I don't really know what this is about, but I think it's some sort of dog dating game.
They were cats, weren't they?
Uh-huh. It just says pause.
See?
Keratin don't digest
See?
good. I bite my fingernails a lot.
Yeah, but you don't eat it.
I've occasionally swallowed them.
Yeah.
What?
That's disgusting.
It's just
You
fingernails.
spit it out.
Ew.
You just blow it out of your mouth.
Yeah, okay. Olive. Do you want to voice Olive or will I?
No, I'm not voicing no one.
Are you too sick?
I eat fingernails all the time. All gross, dude.
It's been a while since I've heard anything outside. I think whatever was in the classroom left a while ago, but who knows how long it's been. Oh.
Oh, sad. Or she sad.
I've slowly been coming to terms with my own demise, and I'm totally ready to die. I'm just sick of sitting here and contemplating death. No more waiting around, slowly starving, all alone in this dumb closet. I think the only way the end could be sweeter is if I could spend it with that special someone. Who that special someone is, I have no idea.
He's right.
Is it a rope?
Oh, God, this is very undisturbing.
But I'm sure I won't find them just sitting around in here. I'm gonna find someone to make this the perfect apocalypse. No, it's just like a crack in the door. Leave closet or stay in closet? I'll leave the closet. Oh. Good start. Olive steps out of the closet. The electricity's out and they're surrounded by their wonderful but dead classmates.
The name Olive.
Oh no! Oh no! Maybe I should go back.
The name Olive.
Okay, you choose. I'll voice things,
I
but you
the name
choose.
Olive.
Okay. I am neutral about the name Olive.
It's a lovely name.
Okay. Where do you want to go first?
The library.
The library. The library's totally empty. I mean, of the living. If I really wanted to, I could just lock myself in here and read. Free of judgment, all day. It's that Twilight Zone episode, but then her glasses break.
Do people judge you if you read all day?
In that Twilight Zone episode, they did.
Which is a bit weird.
Yeah, I know, it was a very strange episode.
Maybe it was like that in the 50s.
All night, all week, until I starved and died. I guess I could eat the leather-bound books.
You won't starve to death in a week. What an idiot.
Is this like an adorable cowboy? Or is this like a Dalmatian?
Maybe it's a sheep.
Maybe. Hello, Grenarians, welcome. Hello, puppy. Oh, hello.
That is a cat.
Is it?
Olive's a cat. That's not a fucking puppy.
Mm.
This game fella can't design. You can't design game fella.
Sorry to startle you.
A bat. No, I'm not. Sorry, Zara. I'm not saying like that you're, but like if that's meant to be a bat.
Oh, Grenarius is a bat.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I'm getting dizzy.
You are very sick.
My name's Patches. I was just excited to see someone who was actually alive.
Oh,
Patches.
yes. I am alive, and so are you. But, wow, we have so much in common.
Yeah, I suppose we do. So, I overheard you talking about eating books.
You overheard me talking about eating books?
Yes, is that what you're here for? Because I have a few recommendations.
Are we here to eat books or not here to eat books?
I don't care.
Emma, are you okay? every time I look at you, it looks like more of your soul has left your body.
Well, my legs are cold and my top half is warm. But warm in an unpleasant way. And my legs are cold.
This might be the last time we ever see Emma.
You won't let me go to the doctor. You just said, oh, you gotta go to the doctor, it's too cold.
No, I didn't. I said it would be a bit silly to go to the doctor.
I feel awful. I'm sorry. I'll stop complaining. I'll try and stop complaining.
That would be a first.
It would be a first. I do complain a lot.
So which one?
I don't know. You can't eat books. That's rude.
No thanks. I don't really like books. I mean, eating them.
Figures. What's your name?
Oh no, he didn't like that.
Who cares? He's a dick.
What?
He's a dick.
Why?
You just look at him. He's a dick.
Yeah, but look how hot he is.
He's not hot. You can't tell if he's a cow or a dog.
Oh,
And if he's a cow, cows aren't hot.
cows are adorable.
No, you wouldn't fuck him though.
Well, it depends.
Jer, I'll be very upset with you if you don't take good care of her.
Like, yeah, exactly. Grim put it best. Cows are thick. Like, an anthropomorphic cow with, like, giant milkers. Like, cows are MILFs, I think.
Oh, I forgot. Everything's MILFs. According to you, everything's fucking MILFs. I'm sorry, I'll try and be nice. I'm being very mean.
Olive.
Nice to meet you, Olive. It's pretty gruesome in here, huh? It makes me sad seeing everyone like this. It's
Hello,
no fun
Weetabix.
hanging out with dead people.
We speak.
Hello, Edifix. I guess so, but on the bright side, you can be as loud as you want now.
That does not look like a dog.
True. Being loud isn't really my thing, though. What do you want to do now that the world's gonna end?
Hold pause or read.
Oh, Reed, he's a dick.
Well, I mean, reading would be nice. I mean, reading is nice. I mean,
Huh. You really want to spend the rest of your life reading?
Right, can we kill him?
but he liked that one.
I don't care what he likes.
You heard the little sparkle.
Oh, he's pissing me off.
Look, he might be like a repressed nerd who's trying to put on an aloof act.
Ugh.
Notice me, senpai. Exactly. See?
You really want to spend the rest of your life reading? You must be in a bad place mentally to want to do something like that.
Oh. Why do women put up with these kind of men? These kind of assholes being like, oh, I'm so cool and mysterious, and I'll just be an asshole, and the girl in the movie or the TV show always like, oh, I'll have to end up impressing him so I can fuck him. You know, whether it's 50 Shades of Grey or Twilight or all this other shit. Oh no, women need to fucking like, no, just beat the shit out of him.
Okay.
You need someone to be nice to you.
Okay.
What's wrong with niceness, women? Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent.
Patches gives Olive a big hug.
I want you to kill Patches. If you get the chance, kill that fucker.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Like, why should he get to go out with me when he's being such an asshole? Why do we glamorize male assholes? Why do we sexualize them? Sorry, I'm sorry.
They're totally flustered. Wow.
No idea, Emma. A lifetime question for me.
Do you feel better now? Or do you still want to read books?
Oh God, I hate him so
No,
much.
I think my life has been fulfilled. Thank you, Patches.
Fuck Patches.
Happy to help. Hey, I know we just met, but I haven't met someone so nice in a while.
I don't mean fuck Patches and fuck Patches. I mean kill him.
Mostly because everyone's dead, but also because I'm usually pretty
You
introverted.
know, because I'm not like the other guys. I'm sensitive and cool and about. I mean, what is he, Archie from Rivendell? You know that stupid fucking TV show?
Since you're so nice, could you do me a favor?
Sure, what is it?
It's a surprise.
Honey boys are just as good in bed. Thank you very much. Honey boys.
No surprises or yes surprises?
You're my soft boy.
No surprises or yes surprises?
I don't care. I hate this boy. I'm not watching it till he's dead.
Well, he's offering a surprise. So do we want no surprise or yes surprise?
Up to you.
Nope.
Just kill him.
Choose an option or we stand here.
No surprises. I can't stand him.
I don't really know. It depends on what the favour
And
is.
that's spelled with a U.
And
that's spelled with a U.
Not in America. They spell it wrong there.
Let the hate flow through you.
Patches size.
You're seeing who I really am.
Well, I suppose it's not that big of a deal anyway. Don't tell anyone, but I really love cats.
Oh, just kill him.
They're super cute and furry, even if they have a bad attitude. Catitude, huh? Yeah, catitude. I saw one wandering around in the basement. It's pretty scary over there, so I haven't tried to find it, but I think it'd make me really happy to pet a kitty before I died. With someone with me, I might actually make it. Would you accompany me?
No. No.
No?
No.
No, okay. You really hate patches. Oh, haha! Can't we do something
No,
else?
it's time to fuck
The
off.
basement seems scary, like a very good place to die and never be found. So is the library and any other part of the school.
Just tell him to fuck off.
I mean... You know what, Olive? You've convinced me. The basement is a bad idea. You can do literally anything else, anywhere else. Yeah. So have fun.
Bye, Patches.
What? Go do your thing, literally anywhere else. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that to
Jesus,
hurt your
girl, have
feelings
some
or anything.
self-respect. Kick him in the balls.
Don't worry, Olive. I'm not hurt. Just go forth and be happy.
Kill him.
I mean, your life's so fulfilled, right? Everything means nothing now. Well, I don't know. It doesn't mean I don't want to hang out with you until the end.
Jesus Christ, have some
That's sweet,
respect.
but I think this is goodbye. So, bye. Patches waltzes out of the
Bye.
library. Oh no, this feeling, this guilt. I'm going to be thinking about this for the rest of my life.
Oh. Just reminds me of me when I was 16.
Oh no.
I reached back in time and slapped that 16-year-old me.
No.
All women need a good slap until they lose that attitude.
Excuse me?
You need to bully men.
Oh no. Where do you want to go next?
You need to dominate men.
What do you want to do next?
No, I'm telling them my manifesto. It'd be like that woman. What was that woman who killed Andy Warhol called?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What was her name?
I can't remember.
Valerie Salon.
Yeah, but she was a very sick woman.
She wrote that all men are scum. Well, apparently it's more nuanced if you give it a go.
She did do some very bad things.
Well, he did turn her down. She had a job for him. She was doing something for him, designing something, and he turned her down. So she got cross and she shot the poor man.
Yeah.
Well, he shouldn't have turned her down.
What do you want to do next? Which room?
Um,
The gym probably has a himbo in it.
Himbo. No, I don't like them either. Oh, is this a dating game?
I think so.
Oh God, you play it then.
No! You have to find a boy.
I don't want to find a boy.
Tough. You're finding a boy
I
now.
want beat boys.
Which room?
I didn't really mean that about Valerie Salon.
What are you doing?
I don't think I do
Just choose
Warhols.
an option.
I don't think I do Warhols.
Choose an option.
The
Choose
gym, the gym.
The gym.
I'm just very ill.
I know, you seem very frazzled. The gym's full of handsome dogs, who are probably all really nice and talented, but they're all dead now. Oh, it looks like they left behind their lunch
Can't
bags.
we play a lesbian game? Like just
Uh,
some women.
I shouldn't eat their treats. It feels really disrespectful. I don't know, Olive could be a boy's name.
Oh, it's a
It
girl's
could be a
name.
gay game.
Oh, it's a girl. Well, if he's gay, then he definitely still doesn't. No, I don't want no men. Like this thing about the lesbian game, it wouldn't be for me because I'm not attracted to women. But at least you can actually talk to something with a brain.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm being so horrible. I'm sorry. I don't mean
You
it.
get mean when you're sick.
I am being really mean. I'm just angry at men today.
It feels really disrespectful, but sitting in a closet sure does make you angry.
Amazon. I know I'm being really mean. I'm sorry. I feel bad now. I come across as one of those man-hating types. I don't hate men. I don't know why I was being so mean. I'm sorry.
Oh God, this is what happens.
What do you mean?
You get all like feisty and angry, and then you go,
Well, I was being a bit mean. Also, I'm on camera.
Eat
Like,
treats or don't eat
it's
treats?
one thing to be mean to you. No, I mean, like, mean to like rant.
Hang on.
It's one thing to
Exclamation mark quote.
no.
And it's one thing to be mean to you.
I don't mean to you isn't you personally, but
Emma.
to be mean around you and like rant because you know I don't mean it. But now they're going to think I meant it and that I hate men and want to be Valerie Solange and shoot Andy Warhol. I don't mean it. I was just in a bad mood.
Which option would you like me to check? Eat
Steal
treats
those
or
fuckers'
don't eat
treats.
treats? Eat treats. Olive munches on some treats. Olive grabs a water bottle, but is interrupted by a loud thunk.
That scared me.
Oh, God.
Run!
Help him.
Help. Get off him! In a panic, Olive throws the water bottle at the demon. The demon sizzles and slinks away, dissipating. What?
Oh, holy crap, that worked.
Why are you doing that for?
I don't know. He's in the gym. Oh, I got you all wet. Sorry.
So is Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I guess so. He's in the gym, pumping and feeling like he's coming.
What? Oh yeah.
You know that clip?
I remember that now.
I'm
Yeah.
coming when I pump up. I'm coming in the car. I'm coming backstage.
Did he
It's
know
like
what-
heaven for me.
Did he know what that meant?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's like it's as satisfying to me as being with the woman and coming is.
It's one of my favorite clips.
Coming is
He's
such
so unpleasantly veiny.
coming is such a gross word.
Oh, I got you all wet. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just water. That was water and not acid, right?
If it was acid, you'd be burned up.
Olive sniffs the dog. I'm pretty sure it's just water.
Phew. My name is Sparky. I've been trying to find a way to fight the demons all day. Who would have thought the key was water? I guess they do look a bit cat-like. Maybe I was just dense.
No way! I bet you're really smart and strong and super cool.
Christ.
You hate Olive.
I do. Whatever gender they are, I hate them.
You are super cool, I mean.
Have you lost viewers? Have they all gone away? Have they all? Where's Zara and Gary?
Oh my god, shut up.
They've left because I'm evil. Have they left because I'm evil?
Hi, thanks. So, what's your name? Are you alright?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. My name's Olive. I've been trying to find someone to spend the apocalypse with. I mean someone alive like you. It's really scary being alone in here.
Oh, Olive, you poor thing. I'll protect you. I tried to protect the others too, but they were picked off pretty quickly. I had to guess there were only a few of us still alive. But it is important to me not to lose hope. We found a way out of this mess.
Really?
Yeah, we have the solution now. Water.
Oh, haha, yeah.
And it'll be way easier with both of us, right?
I guess so. Is Sparky a cat or a dog?
I think a dog. I think they're all dogs.
But they all look like cats.
Also, hello, Mushy. Yeah, let's do it. What do we do?
Have people left because I've evil?
What are you doing?
Just tell me.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay.
No talk.
I ruined your stream.
Oh my fucking god.
I've gone mad.
I think we can flood the school by breaking some water pipes. There are some exposed in the basement.
No, Emma.
And if we find any survivors along the way, that would be a big help
Oh,
too.
see, I didn't make Zara leave.
Oh my fucking god.
I know, but I'm worried now because I was being mean. I was being so mean. Dreya, no bully Emma. He's not bullying me. I'm being quite mean.
I'm squishing her until she stops.
I'm sorry. I've just gone mad.
You do seem very addled from illness today.
I'm anxious, I guess. I have OCD, and I guess having a cold is making the OCD bad.
No.
And if we find any survivors along the way, that would be a big help too.
Sounds good. I'll try my best to protect you from now on.
Same.
Okay, so we have like a boy with us.
That's good.
Where to next?
So are you a girl or a boy or a non-binary person?
Don't know if it matters.
Well, I suppose it doesn't.
Where do you want to go?
Well, I suppose it does in terms of like, what type. It doesn't matter.
Do you want to go to the basement? I think he might have said go to the basement for the pipes or something.
Well, he only wanted to go to the basement for the cat, didn't he? The other boy.
Mhm.
I think he should go to the cafeteria.
Okay. Hello? Is anyone here?
Looks like they're all dead.
Emma does the Dreya voice and Dreya does the Emma voice. Oh, I picked the wrong place.
Mm.
You pick your place. I picked the wrong place.
All right, let's do this. Yay.
Sparky beats the crap out of the water pipes with his hockey stick.
Why is he
I've never
doing
seen a
that?
hockey stick because he wants to flood the basement so the demons die.
Did he?
Are you all right?
I wasn't paying attention.
Were you too busy renting?
I was renting.
Oh no, not the fucking gothic dragon again.
Why don't you like that? I like the sound of the dragon.
Well, that's meant to be sounds of pain, but it sounds more like sounds of pleasure.
Doesn't sound like either. He sounds angry.
I also missed that bit, to be fair. The pipes burst.
Well, it's not a very good game.
Blah, how dare you? Don't you find Olive adorable?
No.
Olive's kind of
I
adorable.
find them really annoying. I want to like punch them till they die.
Blah, it's cold.
Being evil again.
Yeah, I hope it was worth it.
A loud scream is heard from the basement, shocking Olive and Sparky.
Maybe you've killed Patches.
The scream becomes angry, unintelligible yelling.
You've killed Patches.
What? What is that?
I'm not sure. Maybe we should check it out.
Well, that's not an option. You have to.
It's locked.
Maybe there's a key somewhere in the school.
Why did you go yee?
I have to do that, otherwise I can't do it. I think the only places we haven't been now are the bathroom and the original classroom.
Yeah, you went to the library, just kept you into the gym. You can't open the door till you have a key.
Mm-mm.
So where would there be a key?
Mm.
I'm very bad at Africa.
Oh yeah, that was because of geoguessing. Or
Oh.
global, one of them.
That could just be like the motto of white people.
Some of them are very good at Africa, depending on what you mean.
Now who's being evil?
Hi, hello, is anyone there?
Somebody's written their number and a heart sign. That's funny.
Try and call it.
Go on then.
Although I think 555
Well,
is
5
the
is
fake
always,
number,
yeah,
isn't it?
that's, remember in The Simpsons, he's like 555, oh, that's gotta be fake. And that's apparently one of the few times in TV they've ever acknowledged that's fake.
Hi, is anyone here?
You don't really try and like ring numbers you see in bathrooms, do you?
No.
Because like I've seen bathroom in UCC, there's numbers all over the walls. Like,
Really?
yeah.
Maybe make some friends.
No, it's just stuff like, oh, want to get together and, rub. I won't say what it said because it was very graphic.
I don't think I've ever seen a number written in a bathroom.
Maybe men don't do it. Maybe it's just women.
Maybe. Oh, I don't know if I have any other voices.
Oh,
Hello?
you take this, like, because some of the other stuff in the girls' bathroom was all like, I love you, girl, and yeah, girls together, and power to you.
Ugh.
It was sex stuff and then nice, encouraging stuff.
Ugh. Ugh. Why not just write nothing on the walls?
And then there was a couple of like turf cunts. Sorry, I can't say that word.
Yes, you can.
What, the C-U-N-T word?
I think so, yeah.
There was a couple of like turf people and then other people crossing it out and writing, fuck you, idiot, underneath it.
Good.
No, that was good.
See, exactly. Allowed.
Oh dear. Oh, I don't know what you can say on the internet.
Hello?
Clean your paws, dogs only. Dogs only? That's racist.
A small corgi busts the door open in the furthest stall.
That does not look like a corgi. Well, I suppose
Oh,
it's
my
ears.
dog.
I suppose it's ears.
Am I happy to see you guys? I was just starting to eat toilet paper.
Why are you a muppet?
I'm Brownie. Who are you?
Sounds nice to me. Some sex talk and general encouragement.
I'm Sparky, and this is Olive.
She can introduce herself.
Hello, I'm Olive.
Kill Brownie. Who's Brownie?
The corgi. Didn't you see?
I thought its name was Sally.
No, Brownie.
Why do I think it's called Sally?
I don't know. I think you might be having a stroke.
No, seriously, it said Sally, right?
No, it said Brownie a couple of times.
It said Sally, right?
No, it
Oh,
said Brownie.
Oh dear, I thought it said Sally.
We're looking for survivors who can help put an end to the carnage. We won't force you, of course, but if you'd volunteer, that could be a big help. As students of Hachiko High, it's our duty to uphold the canine code of conduct. A helping paw does wonders for all.
He is a himbo.
So?
He is a himbo, yes.
Perfect, what? Aha, that's so lame.
I thought it said Sally.
I don't like Brownie either.
I'm just a bit confused now because I'm sure it said Sally.
I've
I've only
never
ever heard Mrs. Beagle.
I've only ever heard Mrs. Beagle recite that line. Oh, my dog.
So you won't help?
Well, of course I'd help. But this is the apocalypse we're talking about. How are you going to stop a force of nature? What's your plan?
Do we have a plan? Yeah, we're going to flood the basement, right?
Oh, we have a plan. We flooded the school to ward off all the water-hating cat demons. Now we're going to listen in on to whoever's screaming in the basement.
Screaming in the basement? Woke moralists? We're not sure, but it might help us unravel this mystery if we go down there and find out.
What did you say?
What?
Woke moralists. What did you say that for?
Because Kermit kind of sounds like Jordan B. Peterson, who said woke moralists.
It's not. Oh, yeah.
He does.
Oh my god, he does a little bit.
Have you never put that together?
Well, I've never actually heard Jordan Peterson talk.
Really?
No, don't play that man.
Woke moralists.
Don't play that horrible man. No, don't give him the attention.
Aren't yours woke moralists?
Oh, don't play that awfully mean.
He's a hero.
Are you serious?
No!
I've essentially been banned from Twitter. Acknowledge that.
I'll turn it off. I don't want to hear him. No, it's not even funny.
There we go.
Turn him off.
Rules. Up yours, woke moralists.
Oh, just turn
We'll
him off.
see who cancels who.
I love his stupid fucking voice, and it's such a stupid thing to say.
I mean, he's like so racist, so sexist, so homophobic, so transphobic. Probably anti-Semitic, I don't know for sure. He's like he's prejudiced towards everybody that isn't cis or straight or white or a man or probably hates disabled people do.
Up yours, woke moralists.
What is
We'll see who cancels who.
He sounds so Kermit in that soundbite.
See,
He's
not
so
all
Kermit-y.
Canadians are nice.
It's hardly a plan at all, but it sounds like it's the only lead we've got. I'm totally down to help you guys.
Yay!
I hate him.
Welcome to the team, Brownie.
Sparky's kind of the only one who's doing anything.
Sparky is the only one that's doing anything.
Back to the,
No, you have to find the key.
I know, classroom maybe?
Maybe the key's... Well, that's the only option because you've been to all the other rooms.
The classroom's empty. But it feels like somebody's watching me.
No, you have to find the key.
Maybe it's back in the library?
Well,
To answer, he will cancel him. I mean, he's probably going to put himself into another 4 or 5 comas. The same old library, minus one handsome dog.
God, I hate you, Olive.
A dog? You mean you know of another survivor?
There was this tall Dalmatian, see?
You look
Named
like
Patches.
you look like a cow.
And he's super nice. He even called me a puppy.
That's not creepy, though.
He wanted me to go into the basement to find a cat, but I was too afraid to go with him.
I hope he's dying.
Patches? He's one of the upper years, right? I see him around, but he's always reading, all alone, and staring at people. And now he's inviting a little puppy like you to go see a cat in the basement? Sounds highly suspicious. Good on you for not going.
It's not Archie from Rivendell that he reminded me of. You know the TV show Rivendell? It's really
Riverdale?
trashy. Whatever it's called. It's really trashy. What's the dude that's asexual in the comics and he's heterosexual in the show? And
I have no idea.
Jughead. It's a Jughead. He's like this. He's this total asshole and it's supposed to be okay because he's sensitive and reads.
I have literally no idea who Jughead is. I've never seen an episode of Riverdale and never will.
Neither have I. I've just seen video essays on it.
Why have you watched video essays on Riverdale?
Because I watch everything The Take puts out.
Oh god.
The Take is a fantastic YouTube channel.
This guy? Jughead Jones?
Yeah, he was asexual in the comics apparently, and he's heterosexual in the TV show. And he's supposed to be like, he's a writer, and he's like, you know, he's exactly like Patches, basically. I read and like, I'm aloof.
Doesn't he wear like a weird little hat? He does wear a weird little hat in the comics. Why did they make the Archie comics into like a weird, edgy like show?
Why did they get rid of one of the few representations of an asexual character? I mean, that's assholes.
Back to game. I don't care about Riverdale and never will.
I don't care about it either.
You watched an essay on it. How long was the essay?
wasn't specifically just about. What's it called again?
Riverdale?
It was about that trope of like, what was the video called?
They're leaking.
No. I think it was the trope of like, I think it was like the indie weird bad boy, and how it's a trope now of this kind of like, oh, he has tattoos and he reads and he writes poetry and you're supposed to want to have sex with him, but he's really mean to you. You know, it's one of those tropes. Like, oh, I'm different from the other guys because I don't play football and I read Wuthering Heights. You know, that kind of thing.
Don't be mean to him. I bet he's just alone because he likes cats and no one
No,
understands.
he's alone because he's an asshole and he's probably going to shoot up the school.
Jesus.
What?
But maybe cats are okay. He's going to risk his life to see one after all. One last time.
Incel.
All alone.
That's what he is. He's an incel.
Brownie, maybe you should apologize?
Sparky's a sweet little boy.
All right. I'm sorry, Olive. Let's just go.
I just hope he's okay. Olive does need to grow a bit of a spine, I
See, I
think.
told you. Patches is an incel.
Cafeteria? Hello? Is anyone here?
No one's here. Looks like they're all dead.
You're supposed to be looking for a key.
I know. I don't know where the key is. Jim?
There's no time to waste. Let's get going.
Back into the basement? It's locked.
Maybe there's a key somewhere around the school.
You've been everywhere, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe I have to click on something, like find a key or
Go
something
into
around here?
into the closet.
Oh, back in the closet. Oh
Ollie.
God.
Ollie, what are you doing in
In
there?
there, it's hard to
Olive.
keep the fucking voices straight.
Olive, not Ollie.
Mhm.
Olive's nice. Ollie's awful.
I just wanted to relive my golden days.
Find the key.
Olive's paw brushes up against a cold metal object. Whoa! What was that? Oh, wait, it was just a key.
That was worded oddly sexual.
Olive gets a key.
That is awesome. I bet that'll come in handy.
Is this bordering on racist what you're doing?
Why? How is it racist? It's Austrians. They're basically not even real.
What are they, the leprechauns of Europe?
No, they're just like
no,
baby
wait.
insignificant
We're the
Germany.
leprechauns of Europe. Why are we baby insignificant England?
No. It's locked. Olive uses their key on the basement door and it unlocks. Wow. Enter basement.
I guess. Maybe this is the end.
Yeah. I think I hear someone. Listen.
Olive peers around the basement entrance. A black cat sits in front of a strange glowing drawing. Yeah, where is this water coming from?
What the
Fuck me. There's so many. Oops, dears.
What's that supposed to be?
I don't know.
No, not your voice. The creature. What is that?
Some sort of ghost cat? Like a white ghost cat?
That's a cat.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a cat. It has whiskers.
Dogs have whiskers.
And a big fluffy tail.
Dogs have tails.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, why? Why now? We need to move the circle.
How about ghost mutt? Hi, loose ghost.
Hello, ghost. Welcome. How about ghost mutt? I don't know why, but that line reading is always one of my favourite Marge line readings. That and I just think they're neat.
Oh, the potatoes.
Mhm.
Why are you always trying to get us chicken potatoes? I just think they're neat. She's right. Potatoes are pretty nice.
Eh.
I like them. Mashed potatoes with chicken is lovely.
Ugh.
Gravy and a bit of butter.
Ugh. Oh my dog, you'd think we'd have found that punk by now. Whatever, there should be chalk in the classroom. I can use this to redraw this stupid white circle. How you find people doing that? Fine, I'm messing up the voices a little bit as it goes on.
I've gone evil.
With the wave of the black cat's wand, the two teleport out of the basement. I think they're gone.
Do cats typically do satanic stuff like this? Well, I don't want to reinforce stereotypes, but maybe just this once, yes. I wonder what they're doing. I have a feeling they aren't bad cats. Maybe they're trying to stop the apocalypse. We need to talk with them to find out.
Stop the voice.
No, that's important.
You're kidding me, right? There might be the ones behind this so-called apocalypse. They're woke moralists.
Stop saying that.
They said they were looking for someone. They probably want them dead, even if it means slaughtering the entire school, which kind of includes us. That or they just really hate dogs. Maybe both. Either way, they're probably not interested in friendly chat. Unless we offer them something in return. Our supple nubile bodies. Aye, so you're suggesting we help them? Whoever they're looking for is probably dead. Well, if they're still looking even after all these dogs have died, then whoever they're looking for must still be alive, right? I hope so. Trust me, let's find these cats and offer to sniff out whoever they're looking for. With 3 dogs and an actual sense of smell, they can't possibly turn us down.
You need to go to sleep.
I know I didn't really sleep.
Well, you were snoring loud enough.
And if it turns out the dog they're looking for is one of you, then that'll save us some time too.
I've been very mean today.
It's okay, I'm
no
used to
one
it.
likes me anymore.
Oh my god.
Do you all still like me? I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I tried to hold back my madness, but I can only hold it back so long.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I know you all are cool.
No, that's the different. It's not for. You were doing Arnold Schwarzenegger for the brownie.
I know, I stopped myself halfway there.
Aye, it sounds like you got the handle on this, Brownie. I'll leave the talking to you.
Jesus Christ. That was a long conversation.
We're just going in circles now. I think I like this MMR. Oh dear.
To the gym?
Wait,
What?
someone's following us.
What? I like the little background art. That's always pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. They look more like dogs, the dead bodies.
Oh no, Olive, do you think it could be Patches?
Why would it be Patches?
He might be the only other living thing in this school beside those cats, and he gives off a really creepy vibe. Maybe he's an insult.
Who, Patches? I told you.
I don't know why, but I just feel like it's him.
No way. He probably just changed his mind. He doesn't want to be alone after all.
I don't think so. It's not like we're outpacing him. He's intentionally following far enough behind for us not to notice.
But why? Are you just saying this because you hate him?
What? No! Please trust me, we're friends. Let's cut in and out of rooms to try and lose him. I'm kind of on the fence about this. What do you think, Olive?
Trust Brownie or trust Patches?
I'm probably going to get this wrong, but I like Brownie more than I like Patches. Not that I think Brownie's great.
Okay, I trust you.
Thank you, Olive. If somehow I'm wrong and Patches isn't a bad guy, I owe you and him a handwritten apology.
Oh my god, just the same options over and over.
We're walking around the school.
Yeah, no, but there's more rooms. There's other classrooms. And what about an attic or a I don't know, something else?
Phew, looks like we lost him.
The glowing drawing from the basement has been redrawn on the chalkboard, which the black cat stands in front of. Who the hell are you? You're looking for Jesus Christ.
Your normal voices.
No, never.
You're looking for someone, right?
You really commit to a bit.
Huh?
Got anything that belongs to him? We can sniff him out for you. For a price.
You're kidding me, right? Why would I trust a bunch of dumb dogs?
You're holding all the cards here. You could kill us all in an instant with your demon pals, right? We're not in any place to betray you. Just tell us why it is you're here. We want to help.
I'm looking for the murderer of my little brother.
That got dark.
I've been searching for weeks, and I found out this is the high school they go
So
to.
you just killed everybody else.
But I have the spirits of the dead to help me. I don't need you.
Well, you've killed almost every dog in the school trying to find this punk. Looks like you do need some help. So tell us about him.
I don't know anything about them. Angel can't remember much about being alive, actually. All he remembers is their voice.
What did he say to him?
Hello, puppy. You gasped.
Then it was a pretend guess.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, oh, I'm so shocked the guy was saying is bad all along is the bad dude.
Oh no. Patches?
Patches.
Do you remember him? The tall, handsome Dalmatian?
Kinda stuck up and creepy. Nice and well-mannered. Unless he killed you, that is. Ooh. Yes, I remember now.
He was following us here, but I think we lost him. Huh? The black cat waves her hand and traps Sparky and Brownie with her magic. What? What are you doing? I'm sorry about this. I just need to make sure you do a good job. If you don't bring back Patches here, or if you die before you can, these two will also die.
What? That's so unnecessary. Olive will die without us there.
Like a group of mortal dogs would do any better.
Ooh. I'll go with Olive instead.
Are you serious?
He can't hurt me, and he won't hurt Olive if I'm there.
What are you going to do to him?
Please,
Please don't hurt him. I just don't want to see any more dogs die.
Okay.
Are you for real? We come all this way and you won't even kill him? This is much more involved a plot than I was expecting for this game.
It's okay, Coco. I just want to talk to him.
Fine. Be careful, Olive.
So, back to the library, maybe?
Why does the angel look like the Ice King from Adventure Time? This has little bites in it.
That does.
Guinea pigs have been biting these headphones.
Yeah, they do that.
Look!
If I leave them on the floor or if I have them on the desk too close to them, they'll just chew on it.
Oh my goodness.
They still work.
No, they do. It's just strange.
Have you only just noticed?
Well, these are your headphones.
Mm-hmm.
They chewed my old headphones, and they've chewed my charger for the laptop.
Oh no.
And they just chew so many things.
They haven't chewed any of the wires in here. Like all of the wires that are under my desk and
as
stuff,
far
they
as-
leave alone.
As far as you know.
They
like,
seem fine.
Well, have you checked?
Mm.
Well, have you checked?
Dreya, you have a fair few hats and ears for redeems, but when will you wear wigs? I have watched that interview probably like 10 times. I showed it to Emma, and she did not understand why I was laughing.
I thought it was just stupid and annoying.
Will you wear wigs?
Ugh.
When will you wear
I'm
wigs?
kind of racist.
Have you worn wigs? You hated
Well,
us.
why was he putting on a German accent?
Mm.
That's racist.
Are guinea pigs the solution to non-biodegradable plastics? They could probably fill themselves up with plastics, but they'd probably die afterwards. He isn't
Chew
here.
plastic.
Yeah, they have.
We don't let them though, do we?
No.
Yeah,
But
'cause
they've tried.
They definitely can. Well, they've tried to like. What dolphin is dead?
Mm. What dolphin?
What dolphin?
Fungi the dolphin?
Is he dead?
I don't know. Which dolphin?
It's amazing. What's amazing?
I don't know. I'm barely paying attention at this point.
To the game or to chat?
Both. I don't know, I'm just talking to you.
What's wrong with you? Died in a cut.
Flipper?
is dead. Wait.
What?
Is Flipper real?
What's happened? Oh, how many times have you watched that interview again? Oh, I've only seen that clip is what I mean, the When Will You Wear Wigs one. I've only seen that like 20-second clip. I haven't seen the full bit.
Oh, and the rest of the interview
Okay,
they
there
say
we
a
go.
dolphin's dead.
Apparently there's a dolphin bit as well. You probably have seen it. You've watched all of the extended edition plus
I don't.
stuff
I don't
over
watch,
and over
I
again.
don't watch bloopers.
You need to see the dolphins bit? I will afterwards.
Ugh.
You love that sort of thing.
No, I don't
You watch
care.
all the behind the scenes and director's commentaries.
And clever stuff, not dumb jokes.
Oh my god. Because Lord of the Rings is so serious.
I'd say it's a pretty serious. It's not really 11. Tolkien was not known for a sense of humor, was he?
He made some jokes sometimes.
Very dry jokes.
He isn't here.
Ooh.
What's your favourite book, or do you like school?
I want to know what his favorite book is.
Well, what's your favourite book?
I really like reading. My favourite book is Lord of the Butterflies.
Poor dead boy.
Oh, we had to read that for school. They only had dogs on the island, but there's a fan fiction online where a cat ends up on the island too. Not that I read that kind of thing.
It sounds really good.
We can read it together sometime.
Okay.
But he's dead.
Can we have sex with the ghost? I'd like that. To the cafeteria. I think I've said this on stream before. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it to you. When I was young, before I had ever seen it, I thought when I was like 10 or 11, I thought the ring girl was kind of hot. Like the
Ew.
ghost from the ring.
She's like just 5.
No, she's not. She's like 12 or something. Around that age when I was.
Oh, when did you fancy this girl?
When I was about 10.
Hmm.
It was like an early sort of pseudo crush.
Okay.
So ghosts. Ghosts could be fun.
Okay. Whatever you into.
To the cafeteria. He's not here either.
Ooh.
What's your favorite treat, or how much do you weigh?
What's your favorite treat?
So, what's your favorite treat?
Savory salmon dishes.
Wow, that sounds really yummy. I like bacon treats, the kind that looks kind of like plastic. I'm not sure how good they are for you, but I ate a whole bag once. It was one of the best times of my life.
If you eat like that, you'll end up like me. Soft and vulnerable enough for someone to murder you.
That wasn't what I thought you were going to say, but it's still upsetting.
Ooh, it was a joke. Maybe the delivery was lackluster.
No, it was, funny.
There's no need to worry about murder while I'm around.
Wait, he's a cat and you're
Thank
a dog,
you.
right?
Yeah?
This can never work.
Why?
Because, interracial mixing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a joke. I'm joking.
Well, he's got a barbed penis. Maybe we're into that.
You shouldn't have said that.
What do you mean? I've mentioned that before.
That's so rude.
No, it isn't.
You're so rude.
Cats have barbed penises.
I know they do. Have you been to the gym?
I don't think so. Patches isn't here either.
Where's Patches?
Patches.
What sports do you like, or what do you like to do besides sports?
What do you like to do besides sports?
What kind of stuff do you like to do besides sports?
Cooking.
Wow, that's amazing! I bet you're really good at it. Maybe after all of this you can cook. I mean, show us how to cook. And by us, I mean Brownie and Sparky and Coco and Patches. Well, maybe not Patches. I think he'll probably be in jail or something. But Brownie really likes food, and Sparky really likes hockey. I think he likes hockey. I'm rambling. I'm just really excited that we have so many friends. She's pathetic.
So, if somebody... Is this a quote from you?
Yeah.
If somebody brings up snakes or... What's that?
Snakes or echidnas or cats.
What are echidnas?
You know, what Knuckles the echidna is from Sonic. Those weird little porcupine hedgehog things from Australia.
Are they the ones
Echidnas.
that take dust basts?
I don't know.
Show me a picture.
You don't know what an echidna
If
is?
somebody brings up snakes or echidnas or cats, I'll usually say something about their penis.
Well, it's just like an
Oh,
easy fact.
Them dudes.
Yeah, these are
They're
echidnas.
cute. Show me a baby one.
I think they're called puggles.
Baby echidnas are called puggles. Aww. Oh, look, it's a picture of their penis there.
Yep. Echidna puggle. There we go.
That's one of the first things that comes up, a picture of their penis.
Yeah, they have really fucked up weird penises. They have like 4 or 5 heads.
Now, a moth woman, that I'd be into. For God's sake.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Everyone likes moths.
I
Moths
don't-
are cute.
I don't like moths.
They're like thick goth versions of butterflies.
Oh,
What?
oh, baby echidna.
Maybe echidna friend. They're very small.
Weird looking yolks.
That was very Irish.
Yeah, weird looking yolks.
Do they come like a garden sprinkler? I don't know. I'm not going to show this on camera.
You shouldn't Google that.
How
No,
does
don't.
an echidna come?
You should put ejaculate. Make it scientific.
Oh, that's interesting. They only come from 2 of their heads at once.
Yuck. See, look, they put ejaculate. You don't put cum, you put the proper word.
The mammal has an unusual anatomy that causes the male echidna to ejaculate from only 2 of their 4 penile heads at one time. So it kind of switches, I think.
Well, what's the point of the other two then?
I think they're just spares. Like it might go like left and right at once, and then the next time they have sex, it'll be like the 2 middle ones. And then it'll be like randomized each time, I think.
I imagine there's lots of people who'd be into that, but I think that's disgusting.
How does an echidna urinate?
I don't want to know.
Oh, they urinate from a cloaca. They have a penis and a cloaca? That seems strange. I thought you had one or the other, usually. Only 2, lame. They just like to keep things interesting, I guess. It's like a random number generator.
It says they don't have a scrotum. Is that
Really?
testicles?
Well, it's the bag.
Yeah, the balls, right?
Well, it's the bag that holds them.
Well, that's not a nice bit. They'd be better off without it. Wait,
Where does it say that?
the scrotum is the bag,
Yeah.
and then the testicle. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
There's 2 balls.
Yes, and they're in the scrotum.
You mean a bag?
Yeah.
Why don't they kind of droop down?
Are you alright?
I wouldn't describe it as being in a bag.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
It sort of droops down.
I'm going to Google scrotum
I
now.
know what it look like. Yeah, I know what scrotums look like.
Apparently not. Look.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
a bag.
I know. It's not a bag.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not.
You can see it right there.
It's not a bag.
Are you alright?
It's just skin.
Yeah, it's a skin bag.
No, it isn't.
It's like a flesh pouch.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I don't care.
Jesus. See?
That's not a bag. That's not a bag. It's just like
What else would you call it?
it looks like meat, like floppy meat.
Yeah, and then in it are 2 things, so it's a bag.
No, it's not. I don't. I don't care.
Fine. Let's go back to the game.
Why do I always turn your channel on when I wake up? Well, what time is it now?
Friends. It's 20 to 3.
Plenty of time.
Friends.
Yeah,
Wow.
I like Angel.
Yeah, they're the nicest character so far. Maybe the himbo.
Sparky's nice.
Yeah. To the bathroom?
Have you been to? Yeah, I'd go to all the rooms.
He's not here.
Ooh.
So, do you like toilet water or do you think toilet flushes are too loud?
Do you think toilet flushes are too loud?
Do-
Cats don't drink toilet water, do they?
No, I do.
I don't think so.
Do you think toilet flushes are really loud? Like scary loud? You are a pathetic wimp and I want to bully you.
It means purse in Latin.
Thank you, Weetabix.
So it is a bag.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a bag to me.
During
It just looks like, you know, when you're playing with Play-Doh and you pull it down a bit. It just looks like if there was a god that he put balls there and then just dragged them down. It doesn't look like a bag.
it is.
It doesn't look like that. Okay, I don't care. Call it a bag if you want. It's your
In ancient
It's
in the
your-
ancient
it's your-
Greek Olympics.
It's your body.
In the ancient Greek Olympics, they used to tie them up into a little bow with a little ribbon
No, they
because they would
didn't.
run
No, they
naked.
didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
They did.
They didn't.
They did. They used to use a ribbon to tie
I
it
don't
into a little bow.
care. Oh my god.
Scrotum ribbon
Oh well, that's cute.
Olympics. See?
Okay, fine, they did.
Ancient athletes did something truly shocking
How could they do that? Men
with their
like
genitals.
men go. If you just do this. Here, let me take it."
What are you doing?
Well, if you just sometimes when I brush against you in bed, you go ow. So like men are real baby. Like, you know, we use the term balls to mean courage, but those things are so easily damaged. So what you're telling me that they'd actually tie them together?
Well, they'd sort of like fasten them in different ways so they didn't flop around while they were running.
But
'cause
that
they
would
perform naked.
hurt them.
Ah,
Like men go ow if you just touch it.
yeah, this way.
Men just go. Why?
I'm looking at a painting.
Fine, I don't want to talk about this no more.
This one.
I don't want to talk about this no more.
Fine, back to game. Do you think toilet flushes are really loud?
They
Like
still do
scary
this in
loud?
Papua New Guinea.
Do they?
That's gross.
Yes.
Wow, I thought I was the only one. You are a psychopath.
If I said no, would you have felt embarrassed?
Probably, but I'm always embarrassed. I want to bully her.
That's cute.
You and Angel are getting together.
Oh, no, you're embarrassing me. This is getting more and more anime. To the basement. This must be the last bit. He's not here. Maybe he went downstairs. It's empty.
Careful, Olive.
The basement door slams shut.
No.
Hello, puppies.
He's evil.
Angel, I never thought we'd meet again.
After I killed you.
Yeah, I guess we both saw this coming. Although I didn't think you were stupid enough to forget what water does to you.
Ah, no.
Olive, why don't you help me out? I know what you want out of life. Love, right?
Join the goblin
You've been
raid.
raided.
Thank you, Silas. Welcome. Welcome
Hi,
in.
Silas.
Thank you for the raid. Can I get a shout out for Silas, please, by any mods that are in? I think Silas might be a mod. Shout out yourself if you feel like it. I know what you want out of love. Out of life. Love, right? I'll be your boyfriend if you join me. And
Talking about-
boyfriends will
just
never
talking
murder you.
about ball bag.
Well, Emma, it turns out, did not consider scrotums to be a bag.
Still don't think it's. Look, give me my bag.
What?
I want to
Oh,
prove.
your handbag.
I want to prove a point. This is a bag.
Yes.
Does that look like testicles?
A little.
No, it doesn't.
Well, if you put two, like, I don't know, grapefruits in it or something.
It doesn't look like testicles.
It does.
It doesn't.
What do you mean?
Look, it looks like something.
Well, like a dice bag, like a velvet dice bag.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
Velvet
I'm
bag.
losing all patience now.
Yeah, like one of these. Like, it looks exactly like this. doesn't
Okay,
it?
fine. It looks like that.
That sounded like a shut up now
It
kind
looks
of
like
tone.
that. It looks like that.
You know, it looks like a velvet
Fine,
dice
fine.
bag.
Looks like that. Great.
Jeez, that was full of rage. That was actually full of intense rage. Yeah, it's very much like a D&D bag. There we go. Jinx.
Well, for goodness sake, who cares?
You were arguing.
Well, you were arguing. It would look you'd all look a lot nicer without that bit. And that's the bit that makes the babies, to get rid of them.
Mm.
Yeah, the perfect man would be you. No, but I know this is kind of weird, and I'm not actually saying, oh, they should do this. But apparently, because I was looking this up, because
Why?
no, I wasn't going to do anything to you. No, this was years ago. You know, Grey Worm in Game of Thrones. He and Missandei got into a sexual relationship, and people were saying, you know, because there's two ways you can castrate a male. Obviously, you can remove the testicles, or you can remove the penis, or you can remove both. And I think Grey Worm had both removed. I'm not sure, but like basically, if you just cut off somebody's testicles and leave the penis, they can't get you pregnant and they will never orgasm. So that means theoretically they could have sex with you for hours and hours and hours. So they'd have no pleasure, but it'd be great for you.
I love you.
Well, it's true. I read it.
Uh-huh.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was talking about, it was talking about in the Chinese court they used to do eunuchs, and I don't know if they cut off. Yeah, if you just cut off the balls and not the penis, they won't be able to get you pregnant, and they can go for hours. So in a way, it's kind of better for the woman or for the man that you're having sex with.
I love you very much.
You asked me. But obviously, if you cut off everything, then there's still a hole.
You still have a mouth.
Well, there's a hole there. I assume if you cut off everything.
I don't know.
If you
I don't think so. Like there's a urethra.
Yeah, they still have to be able to pee.
Yeah.
Because Varys in Game of Thrones, he definitely has neither. Because he said it looked like...
I don't care about this nerd thing.
It's based on real history.
Yeah, but you're talking about the nerd
Like
thing.
eunuchs were a real thing at the Chinese court.
Mhm.
And they became very powerful because the kings, lots of the empresses had them around. And even if you don't have a penis or balls, obviously you can still sexually satisfy a woman. So, like... The men were all like, who cares about them? But like the empresses loved them. They were, weren't they bodyguards and stuff?
Mhm.
And then they became, it's like
And advisors and
it's
stuff.
like Varys. They became very, very powerful. What? Cool character.
I love you very much.
Though probably Varys' voice shouldn't sound that deep because if it was cut off when he was a child, he wouldn't have gone through puberty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he should have a kind of more squeaky voice. In the books it says,
Like a castrati.
yeah, in the books it says he has a squeaky voice, where in the TV show he just talks in a normal voice. What? It's true.
My boyfriends will never murder you. I forgot we were playing a fucking game
I'm
there.
sorry, you asked me.
I was today years old when I realized that eunuchs and eunuchs are pronounced roughly the same. And make of that what you will. Oh god, Kazoo. Which Kazoo redemption would you like? Boyfriends will never murder you. Okay, do we want to side with Patches or the ghost?
Of course, with the ghost.
I
You
did
don't want the
become
hot
a little
boyfriend?
bit of a slag. I
No, I
became
don't.
total slag.
Tautu slag. A lovely bunch of coconuts. I don't know what that song is, but I've heard the title, so I guess we'll see. Never. You're lying! All you do is lie! So perceptive. That was sarcasm.
Ugh.
You could have ended up like Angel, but now you'll just be another faceless victim who meant nothing to me.
You see a serial killer.
Mm.
That's it.
Ugh. What, Angel? What are you doing? Stop! Oh, we can use his body as sort of a sex puppet.
What?
Well, if he's possessed.
Ew. That would be rape.
Yeah, but he's a psychopath.
Rape psychopaths.
Hi, Olive. Angel? Did you just...
I took from him what he took from me.
Oh, that's not cool.
He can't hurt anyone anymore.
No, that's not cool.
Well, we probably just killed him and now we're just puppeting his corpse around.
No, that's not good.
Why?
No, that's weird.
Well, you can puppet a corpse if you want.
No.
Well, if we like removed his brain, like if somebody
Can we stop talking about it? And penises.
if we removed somebody's brain after they were dead and put somebody else's brain into it and brought them back to life, would that be bad?
Yes.
What? Okay. We're very different people.
He can't hurt anyone anymore.
I don't know how I feel about this. I'm glad you're okay.
Me too.
Free.
I'll tell Coco to bring the barrier down and we can all leave. Thank you for your help. You made me really happy.
Dreya Dahmer.
Really? Dreya Dahmer.
He's very in these days.
Yeah, there's a big... I think the best-selling Halloween costume this year is probably Jeffrey Dahmer. It's
Is it?
exploded in popularity
Did you
on
actually
Amazon.
read that?
I saw some stats that, like, the top... If you type in Jeff on Amazon, it's all Jeffrey Dahmer costumes and wigs and
Google
stuff.
it. You have to kind of say thing like you have to source that because if that's not true, you have to apologize.
saw it in a
You have to
meme.
apologize to Jeff Bezos.
You okay?
No, just Google it. I should go and get a different
Chef.
tissue.
Yes, if I type in J-E... If I type in even
Hold on.
J-E...
Hold on, I have to get a different.
The first things that come up on Amazon are Jeffrey Dahmer costume, Jeffrey Dahmer glasses, Jedi costume comes after those. Jesus Christ. If I type in Jeffrey Dahmer glasses, Jeffrey Dahmer wig, Jeffrey Dahmer costume, Jeffrey Dahmer books. There's a lot of Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. A Jeffrey Dahmer costume would be pretty easy to get though, right? It would just be like... I don't know, probably like a convict jumpsuit and then like a mop wig and some bad glasses. Kind of it. Look, I think if you do dress up as Jeffrey Dahmer, you should be thrown in a big well. But it's probably easy to do. Although when I've clicked on it, I am seeing that kind of thing, but also a giant blow-up cock. So, you know, maybe they're giving their opinion. Jedi Dahmer is a thing the world doesn't need. Young Mark Hamill could play Jeffrey Dahmer, I think. Like in that first one, I'm just waiting for Emma to come back, by the way. Like, doesn't he just look like some guy? Yes, and so does Mark Hamill. Like in the first,
I got buttons.
Oh, Jesus. Are you going to eat buttons on stream?
I ate ice cream on the stream.
Yes, and then you felt very sick afterwards.
Who
This
is
ha-
this guy? You don't know who Jeffrey Dahmer is?
Last time Emma was on the stream, I think
No,
it was
not
last
last
time. Or
time.
time before, maybe?
It was months. It was ages ago.
Yeah, but you're not on the stream very often.
What do you think?
But anyway,
of
last time Emma was on the stream, or sometime, she ate an entire 500ml pot of...
What's the picture mean?
That's just a Limmy thing.
But what does it mean? Like, what does it
I've
convey?
never seen that one before. Anyway,
I don't-
last time Emma was on the
no,
stream, she
shut
ate an
up.
entire 500ml pot of ice cream and then lay on her stomach on the couch for about 2 hours afterwards saying, I feel sick
I
and
didn't.
can't
He's
move.
making that up.
I am not making it up. And I said while you were eating it, you're going to feel very sick.
Well, we should be, 'cause Jeffrey Dahmer was a serial killer.
Yeah, you know, a big serial killer.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of him. He's pretty famous.
He's one of the the top three
you're
serial
not,
killers.
No, that's not.
I'm not going to show a picture of Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's not appropriate.
But
That
Jeffrey Dahmer, it's like...
seriously isn't funny.
It's up there with Jeffrey Dahmer's like in terms of fame is up there with like Ted Bundy and John Wayne Gacy, right? They're like the big three.
Big three.
Yeah, like the big three that everyone knows. I guess you have like Ed Gein maybe.
I went on about a whole rant about it too, Emma.
Really?
A whole rant about what?
What? The ice cream treats?
I went on a whole rant about it too, Emma. What
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Well, because I said it wasn't funny.
I don't actively read Dahmer. I don't actually read about killers generally. Neither do I. Just sort of cultural osmosis. What about
No,
dressing as
that's-
Jack the Ripper? Is that all right?
That's-
I wouldn't, but you know.
that's good. We should
old.
make. Yeah, probably it's probably quite sick that I have read about serial killers.
Right, kazoo. I don't know. What is lovely bunch of coconuts? What is lovely bunch of coconuts? I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
I don't think you
know
should
what this
dress
song
as real
is.
people for Halloween.
It depends.
Well, who do
What
you
about
think you
like
should?
Joan of Arc?
Why people are obsessed with him and dress as him? That is what killers want for power and fame.
Yes.
It's a very interesting conversation. Take to do. Because I think what we should be looking at.
Down at an English fair.
I have never heard this song.
When I heard a showman shouting
Why are you playing
underneath
this?
the flare.
It was redeemed for kazoo.
Bought a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Do your boys hang low? Is a good. What is this either?
I've heard
Can,
that.
are you secretly about 85 years old?
What happened to dressing as a pirate? Well, they also kill people. Pirates.
Do your boys hang low?
Oh,
Do
this
they want
song. Oh, what the fuck is this? Fine.
Do your boys hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you swing them over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your boys hang low?
Contain yourself.
Fuck me. When I was a kid, kids sang these old songs for a giggle. I did not grow up in like the 1920s. Is the problem? Like I didn't grow up like
Anyway,
playing with a hoop
I
and
want to
stick.
get back to Zara's point because I think it's really
God,
interesting.
stop talking about serial killers.
No, it's what Zara.
Women.
Zara's point was really interesting. Why people are obsessed with him and dress as him, they're the killers.
Why every time
you
you're
let
on
me
this,
finish?
I'm just gonna say, why every time we're on the stream does somebody talk about serial
Can I
killers?
just finish what they were saying?
Fine.
Why people are obsessed with him and dress as him, this is what killers want, power and fame. I was going to say it's a really interesting conversation because we're all giving out about Netflix and Ryan Murphy, but it's the general public that's eating the show up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we should talk about us people. Why do we love Jeffrey Dahmer? Are we watching the show? Caesar agrees with me.
I don't watch the show.
I
You
agree.
you watched some of the show. I didn't.
I didn't know it was going to be bad before I watched it.
Yeah, but even if it wasn't, I think it looked trashy from the start, and the concept was a bit trashy.
Yeah,
And the people who were involved in the actual crimes were like, "Please don't watch this show."
No, they didn't say that till after.
I saw it before the show came out.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
saw
it was only
like,
when it was
a couple of weeks
released.
before the show came out. People were like they didn't contact us while making the
That's
show or
crazy
anything. Please
too,
don't watch
that
it.
they didn't contact them. That's crazy.
Hmm.
Well,
I just think at the amount of true crime you've consumed.
No, I do think there's a way to do a Jeffrey Dahmer TV show respectfully. I do think that.
Is there?
Yeah. Well, a lot of the episodes, from what I could see, were about him, about his life, his personality, his beliefs. I think if you did it all from the point of view of the victims, and obviously not show anything too graphic, you could have like each episode could be about this is the victim, this is their life, and then you could cut away before they die. And you could get the audience would get a sense of what was lost. Because one of the episodes was about one of his victims. It was about this black deaf guy who was a model, and the whole episode was about him and his family. That was the only one that was actually about the victim, and that was a good episode because it was from his point of view, and you didn't see anything graphic, you didn't see anything sexual or violent. So, like, I think it could be done that way. But a lot of it was about Jeffrey Dahmer, about his life, and then there were scenes that he was like kissing heads, and you shouldn't do that because that's just there for clicks. That's just there to make you go ooh. And the scene where the police handed one of his victims back to him, that's an important thing to show because we should never forget that happened. And those cops were given back their jobs.
Yeah, they never got fired or anything.
No, they were suspended, and then
Yeah, but with pay.
and then they got their jobs back. They handed back a child to Jeffrey Dahmer, and they got their jobs back. Oh, it's definitely disrespectful to the victims and lots of parts. Because lots of parts, like I said, he's just kissing heads, and it's really sexualized, which is a weird thing to say about the kind of killing that he's doing.
Does he dress as a wizard at any point?
And I think that was just kind of made up.
Did they show the bone altar?
Oh, please.
Well, that's one of the only things I know about
You
him.
put Jeffrey Dahmer was making that up.
No, he dressed as a wizard.
He never dressed as a wizard, and he never made a bone.
Dressed as a wizard.
He just said that to Journey. He's
Bone
like,
altar and tried to make zombies.
He's just like H.H. Holmes. They say these things.
Don't ever insult H.H. Holmes. I
H.H.
love
Holmes
H.H.
made all
Holmes.
that stuff up.
I love him.
There was none of that stuff was true.
No, I love him. H.H. Holmes is my boy. I love H.H. Holmes. I would hang out with H.H. Holmes.
H. Holmes put 2 children in a suitcase and gassed them.
Based.
Why? You put in H.H. Holmes and a picture of Meghan Markle's come up?
Oh God, what? Is she related? Is
Meghan
Meghan Markle a
Markle-
descendant of Jack the Ripper suspect H.H. Holmes?
H-
What has come up?
Wait.
Hang on.
Don't click on that. That's just clickbait.
But it's called investigationdiscovery.com. It might be... We can't bring Discovery Plus to your part of the world.
Thank God.
When is this Discovery Channel?
Who cares?
I think this might be on the Discovery Channel.
Who cares if she's related to H.H. Holmes?
I'd like her more. H.H. Holmes is a wacky vaudevillian villain.
I don't know.
He's hilarious.
There's no way H.H. Holmes could be Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, he was suspected though.
No, they think everyone was. They think Queen Victoria was Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
They think aliens were Jack the Ripper.
H.H.
What
Holmes.
have I rated
It's just
into?
every picture of H.H. Holmes is him in like a bowler hat with a big vaudeville mustache, like twirling a cane. He's hilarious.
What have I just rated into?
H.H. Holmes. Oh, fuck me, that's loud.
Stop showing
Jesus.
pictures. That man gassed 2 children.
We'll ignore that bit. Just think of the cool hotel.
Yeah, okay, folks. And I'm the one that's into true crime. And I'm the one.
This is the only one I
I'm the
like.
one that's tomorrow.
Is H.H. Holmes the guy with the weird house? Yes, he's the guy with the murder hotel.
No, that was all exaggerated. It was a normal house. He just said that.
That's
to
just what
journalists.
the police want you to think because it's too cool otherwise.
No, it was all lies.
Well, not even cool, just sort of wacky, like the Joker or something. And I mean like Mark Hamill's Joker.
Let's get back to the silly game.
Fine, back to the game. I'm looking forward to the new what's the Supermassive Games game?
No, it's
the one that's H.H. Holmes based on.
Read Devil in the White City.
I have Devil and the White City on my wish list on Amazon that I need to get to. Chosen a hawk to play him so that people fancy and watch the show. What, really?
Oh, are you talking about H.H. Holmes or Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, either way, that's weird.
Because Evan Peters is obviously much more attractive than Jeffrey Dahmer is.
Mm.
And
Well,
then,
Jeffrey Dahmer, from what I remember, just looks like a guy.
Yeah, and if there's lots
Just some guy.
there's lots of scenes from the clips I've seen where he's like walking around with no shirt on and he's all buff.
Oh,
It's
God.
like when they cast Zac Efron to play Ted Bundy in that movie.
Hmm.
It's like it's weird.
That is a very strange choice.
I hear that like if Sarah's done with the H.H. Holmes show, I hear that Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, he might be playing H.H. Holmes.
It is Mingin. I am mainly joking about H.H. Holmes, by the way. I should stress that.
I think Keanu Reeves could be really. Could be really
No,
good.
because Keanu Reeves, I'm sure he's a lovely person, but
No,
he has
no,
the acting
remember-
talents of a
no,
block of wood.
In My Private Idaho,
Yeah,
and in what's the other one called?
River's Edge.
He was good. He can
Yeah,
actually.
those are
act.
2 movies, and also a very different vibe from what I'd want from an H.H. Holmes show.
What do you want from a H.H.
I want
show?
somebody like, Mark Hamill in Batman, just like spinning a cane and doing little skips while throwing people in wells.
So you want nothing respectful at all. I think
I want him to be
Keanu
wearing
Reeves-
like a purple suit and like twirling a
I
cane.
think Keanu Reeves could be really good.
I don't think Keanu Reeves has ever been very good.
I think he looks a bit like him.
Eh.
He looks vaguely like him.
Reeves is my himbo crush.
Apparently, Leonardo DiCaprio wanted to play him, but apparently that's not happening now, or might still be happening. Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio wanted to make a TV show where Leonardo DiCaprio play H.H. Holmes, but I don't know if that's happening now. That might be.
That seems like it would be taking itself too seriously. I want wacky.
So, okay, so who do you want, Keanu Reeves or Leonardo DiCaprio?
I don't know who I'd want. Can't really. Carl Urban.
Let's cast H.H. Holmes.
Leo is creepier, so that works. But like, stop making these. Oh yeah, definitely.
I think you can make ones respectful. I've seen ones I think are good and respectful.
Like what?
I'm trying to think of one now that I didn't actually think of. A lot of them aren't. They did one on the Moore murderers that I thought was really good.
Is that the one with Andy Serkis that you like?
No, that was a good one, but that wasn't really about.
I didn't think it was very good.
I thought it was good.
I know.
Oh, you didn't like that one?
No, not at all.
They did one with that Matthew McNulty and Joanne Froggatt. They
No idea who these people are.
well, and that was really good. That wasn't graphic, and that was respectful, and yeah, I think there is a way to do them that's good. I'm not saying that like Yeah, I think there's a way to do them that's good.
I've just never been interested in true crime.
A lot of them are bad, but the reason they're bad is that they sort of focus on the killer. Like, I think if you made a Jack the Ripper miniseries, for example, you should focus on the victims, because they have such sad lives. Make an episode of each of the victims. Make a true crime show from the point of view of the victims.
I think either way, it's going to be a bit silly and tacky and exploitative, because people are going to be watching it just because they're like, and now they're going to get killed
Well,
at the end.
just don't show the killer.
Yeah, but they'll know. They'll fill it in their heads.
Well,
It's like whenever I
people
think of true
shouldn't-
crime.
People shouldn't forget the victims. It's the victims they should remember.
I know. But it's like whenever I think of true crime, I think of that one episode we watched of Only Murders in the Building, which
That
I
was
didn't
boring,
like.
yeah.
But that kind of summed up everybody I've ever met who's really into true crime.
So what, me?
Where they're just sort of analysing all these like horrific details and going like eating dinner over at an expensive
I
restaurant.
don't do that. Do you judge me?
I hated that episode.
No, but you judge me.
I love you.
How many times? Whenever I've talked about true crime, I'm furiously tweeting. Whenever I talk about true crime too, what do I talk? Don't I not talk about the police incompetence?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, but at a certain point, how many more of those do you need to see? Of like, oh, you just kind of assume the police are pricks because they're pricks, and incompetent because they're incompetent. It's always the same story.
If we're to do true crime cruelly, would be intensely. I'm not.
Yeah.
You shouldn't show it, obviously, but not even Ryan Murphy is showing it. He's just hinting at it. Because who would actually watch that? Even Netflix people. Like, no, you don't actually see anything. It's heavily implied. But like, no, I think, because whenever I talk about true crime, do I not tell you loads about the victims? And do I not tell you loads about like how the victims get forgotten by society because
I mainly zone out, to be honest.
or how the police are really incompetent? Like, that's a thing that we shouldn't forget. Like, every true crime thing you read about, the police are terrible.
Mm.
Yeah, but is it also weird because the murderer also seems less harmful? What if you don't show the murder?
Again, that's why I don't know if there's a good way of doing it. It's because if you focus on the victims and then cut out the murder entirely, it's like, well, or just hint at it, then doesn't that make it like lessen the impact of the murders a bit?
Wouldn't agree, but okay.
I don't know. I just don't like any of it, to be
Then
honest.
don't watch any of them.
I don't, but you kind of bombard me with them sometimes.
I don't know. But
It's this and soap operas. I get sort of second-hand
I
hit by them sometimes.
don't. What about Goose? How about a true crime documentary with someone pinching a pasty from Greg?
I would watch that way more. Like, you know what? Something that is filmed and shot like a true crime documentary that I really enjoyed recently was a web show on the Grouse House, which is Auntie Donna's production company.
that's
An
true
Australian comedy
Bling
thing.
Ring documentary. That's true crime.
Yeah, I don't care about that at all either.
Shrillness reaching peak
Now,
levels.
shush, I'm talking.
Is that me?
I don't know, shush. There is a show called Finding Yeezus, which is a show about two Australian comedians doing like a deep dive like true crime investigation style show about the creator of a weird cult, and I mean cult literally, like video game or PG Maker game from the 2000s called Kanye Quest 3030, and like traveling across the world to find who made this weird Ascensionism cult who made this game, and that's very fun. It's shot like a true crime thing, but it isn't true crime, so I enjoyed it.
Well, true crime just means about a crime. I just don't like the way they sexualize gross people, and the League of Gentlemen are very guilty of this too. What's the League of Gentlemen?
You know that comedy show?
No.
You know Papa Lazaru?
Oh, that creepy show.
You hate Papa Lazaru.
What's that show called?
League of Gentlemen.
No, I thought it was called something else.
No.
What's the name of the village?
Royston Vasey?
I thought it was called that.
No. That's just where it's set.
That really horrible, creepy show. Ugh, that's
It's very bad.
Inside Number 9.
I still haven't seen Grouse House, but it's grabbed on YouTube. I've liked some of them a lot. Oh, and Psychoville. I haven't seen any of them. I've only seen about half of League of Gentlemen, and then nothing else they've
I
ever
have
made.
something funny to tell you now, because this reminds me. Because true crime doesn't just mean serial killers, mean anything that's about crime. And I remember in Waterstones, me and Kane went past the true crime section, and I said to Kane, it always makes me laugh that you see Ted Bundy and then next to him Howard Mark.
Yeah, that seems really fucked up.
But it is crime, so
I know.
that's where they go.
They have like Dahmer, Bundy, fucking
Howard Mark.
Howard Marks. I was like, that seems out of place.
Well, and then And actually,
He hosted Never Mind the Buzzcocks.
a lot of the true crime section in Cork isn't even about serial killers. More than half of it is about gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Crays.
Well, there's more of them, I guess.
Well, they're kind of the same thing, I suppose. A serial killer is a very specific thing, though. Like, gangsters are apparently more spree killers.
Howard Marks powerfully Welsh. Anyway, let's play the game and finish this, shall we?
Crays are very popular. There's
Yes, this
three or
was.
four books on
My
them.
dad told me that recently, actually, and I didn't know. Royston Vasey is Roy Chubby Brown's real name. That is true. Roy Chubby Brown, very unpleasant person.
The History Channel is mostly ancient Egypt and ancient aliens.
I
Yeah, that
remember,
channel is weird.
the History Channel. I remember when I was very, very, very young. It was basically all just random history documentaries. Now it's just brown people couldn't have made this. It must have been aliens. That's kind of the entire show now.
No, I've got something interesting too, actually. One more thing. This isn't about true crime, but it's an interesting conversation because we were talking about.
I'd like to apologise for calling Dreya Dahmer and starting this whole deal.
No, but this is an interesting conversation because a lot of the people here in the chat, and you were saying that to make dramas about true crimes is exploitative. But how far do we take that? Like, what about wars, genocides? Should we not make movies about that? Like The Pianist, Schindler's List, should they not have been made? Were they exploitative?
Well, aren't a lot of those based on the memoirs of the actual people, like The Pianist was?
Yeah, but
So that's a bit different, isn't it?
no, I'm not saying it's the same as serial killer.
Well, I think it's when, especially with the Dahmer thing, the specific thing I was saying was that it was about.
I was not comparing it to the Dahmer.
I know, but the Dahmer thing is specifically against the wishes of the victims' families
No, but
and
we
stuff.
were you were saying, and some of the people here were saying, that the whole idea of it is exploitative. But what about making
Well, I
things
guess
about any
it's that
form
it feels
of
a bit more
violence?
personal when it's a serial killer because they kill so many less
You
people.
can't get more personal than a genocide.
Well, when it's a genocide, it's more about an idea, I guess. Or it's like showing like the vast scale of human horror. Whereas with a serial killer, it does kind of feel like people are just going, look at the weird thing that happened, like watching a slasher.
They don't focus on one individual.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
And
but-
if they do, it's usually based on
Yeah, but
something that they wrote.
there's scenes in The Pianist and Schindler's List that are very disturbing.
Yeah, but they're based on actual, like,
Well, so's the other thing.
no, actual like memoirs and stuff.
yeah,
Whereas
but the other
Dahmer,
people
I
were
feel like
real
it's the
too.
difference between watching like it's the difference between a slasher and a war movie.
Well,
Like I think
well,
a
slasher
serial killer
movie's just made up.
serial killer media is basically just slasher films.
Yeah.
Really, it's the same kind of thing, just based on real events. So I think it's a bit different.
Well, I've heard some people say that movies about genocides are inappropriate.
I guess it depends on who you ask. Don't really have an opinion, to be honest.
Like, or what about it's any kind of violence. You could have. I just saying you could do the slippery slope argument, couldn't you? Though.
Never a fan of the slippery slope argument, though.
Well, couldn't you though? Like,
Slippery slope argument is usually used by some strange people.
what? So you think it never works? Well, not to, well. I
If
don't.
you legalize this, then we'll legalize marrying dogs.
Well, I didn't say that.
I
Come
know,
on.
but slippery slope arguments are always a bit strange.
Not necessarily. Like, if you say that one thing's too violent, then
know, it
everything
just-
is too violent.
Well, it's a bit like
So I think
the-
what you're saying is it's not the violence, it's the exploitative nature.
yeah, it's the exploitivity and the sort of
So it's
it's
not
like
just showing violence.
the Supreme Court in America has a very famous, like infamous maybe, ruling on pornography, which was there is no clear definition in America of what porn is.
Really?
By the Supreme Court definition, it's you know it when you see it, is basically what their definition is. I think
Right.
that's the exact wording. We can't define it perfectly because, if you just say like it's two naked people having sex or simulated sex, then that could apply to a lot of, art house movies or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
which aren't porn. But it's like basically it's just you know it when you see it, and that's kind of what it comes down to with exploitivity and true crime stuff as well. I think. I think like there's a very different sort of intent behind a lot of true crime than a war movie.
Yes, no. I think some war movies and genocide movies can be exploitative. Though. I don't think they're all The Pianist. I think some can be exploitative.
Anyway, shall we play the game?
Sorry. It's just an interesting conversation.
Angel, I've spent so long being lonely. I never thought I could make anyone happy. Let's see if I remember the voices. I've just wanted someone to be there to make me happy. Ballbacks. But I guess making people smile is what makes living worthwhile. I'm so happy to have a bunch of special someones in my life now. Polyamory?
Yay.
Yeah. Or, sorry. Yeah. let's go. We should all go out for milkshakes. We don't have sex with Angel. Everyone survived. I guess that's the best ending we can get then. So I do feel a little bit weird about what we've done to this boy.
Yeah, it is a bit
I know he
strange.
was a villain, but we have basically
Taken his
mind dominated him. Whatever, it's fine.
Well, at least everyone survived.
I like her hat. I like Cat Hat there. That's kind of cool. Patch's ego didn't survive. Exactly. Everyone survived. Play again? No. But that was fun. I enjoyed that. There is apparently a fuller version of this that has like a paid version on Steam with the sequels and stuff, which is interesting. Maybe like a more expanded version. So maybe I'll check that out at some point.
Yeah, I think Weetabix Big Slicks makes a good point.
I guess on the viewer, but true crime to me frequently feels like you can taste the almost enjoyment and morbid fascination. Exactly, it feels like watching a slasher movie.
But war films feel like they're trying to inform folks war shit done to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never seen a pro-war one, whereas it feels almost, salacious.
It was a bad comparison. I was just trying to have a debate, but in thinking about it, it's actually a bad comparison. I still believe in slippery slope arguments, but no, you can't compare that to like. I'm not talking about if you take weed, you'll take heroin.
All right, next one, I guess. This next one is called Emberance.
It's like Quentin Tarantino.
Ugh.
I've never agreed with him because he always says, my violence is fine because it's stylized and it's fun. But I don't necessarily agree with Quentin Tarantino. Like, I don't like the violence in Quentin Tarantino movies.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, but I don't. No, I'm not saying it's like immoral, but I don't get his enjoyment of it. I don't know why he likes showing people suffering. I think it's gross.
Well, sometimes it is funny, like when
I
you see
don't
one of
find
them
it
when you see
funny.
one of the Manson family get hit with a big can of dog food. It is kind of funny.
You mean in what movie was that?
In
Once Upon a Time in
Hollywood,
I didn't
a
find it
mediocre
funny.
movie.
I didn't find it funny. Even in Glorious Bastards.
I don't like that movie.
Even in Glorious Bastards, where Brad Pitt is scalping Nazis. I know they're Nazis, but I still don't want to see them get scalped. Like, I don't find it funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with Quentin Tarantino. I think
Some of it's fun.
or Kill Bill.
If it's
Kill
ultra
Bill.
stylized like Kill Bill.
Oh, I just find it gross.
Kill Bill's kind of fun.
I don't like blood. That film about the guy who claimed they killed Bin Laden was very military
I don't even know who that is. I love a debate and MPP for me, just my feeling. I don't know what MPP means. Agreeing with these comments depends on the war film. Yeah, I mean, it's always film by film, right?
I suppose
There's
it
trashy
depends
war
if
films.
it's a pro-war.
Yeah.
Like, isn't American Sniper meant to be very sort of weird?
Oh, yeah, that one.
the
Oh,
one.
more politics, please.
I can't stand realistic violence. I don't mean slasher violence. Yeah, realistic violence. Like, Quentin Tarantino's violence isn't realistic, but yeah, realistic violence I can't stand.
I don't mind it.
Like, there's a
I don't care either way, I
It's
think.
Japanese. I think
Is this fucked up again?
I think it's.
1 second. Is there
I think it's Japanese. There's a movie called Audition. Is that Japanese?
Mhm.
And I've read. I won't say anything because you want to watch it. But I've read the violence in that, and no, I'm never.
Oh, I think I have that downloaded.
Oh, I'm
somewhere.
never watching. The violence in that sounds way too realistic.
Sounds fun.
No, have you read? Do you want it spoiled? Do you want to know what she does?
No.
It's horrible. I never want to read it. I mean, watch it. No, never.
I've heard it's really good, Audition.
People walked it. You know when they say, "Oh, people walk out of the cinema," and usually that's a lie. No, if I saw that in the cinema, I would walk out.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is horrible.
Okay, I don't know if I can play Emberance because it's making the camera go all weird. And it's making the stream choppy.
He is
My
trolling
childhood.
Puritans. Feels different to us. Context is important. Who's trolling Puritans?
Tarantino? I
Oh.
think that's kind of his whole thing.
Hmm.
But again, that feels very 90s.
I don't think you're a Puritan if you don't want to see graphic, Quentin Tarantino slicing someone's head off.
Okay, I'm going to try this other game because that one seems to be broken and there's no options menu. This one is called Close Your Eyes.
I think Quentin
Oh,
Tarantino's
that's very loud. Hang on.
I think Quentin
See
Tarantino.
if I
I
can
like
remember.
Quentin Tarantino, but he's like a teenage boy that never grew up,
Mhm.
and he is in his 50s now. He's like, oh, what's this cool thing I can do? It's like you're a grown man.
Right, let me turn down the volume for you. There we go. Hello, Max. Welcome.
He's yeah. I think he makes good movies, but Quentin Tarantino isn't.
And feet.
It's not-
He fucking loves feet.
Well, he can love feet.
I know, no kink
Yeah.
shaming. It's just, it's very noticeable in his movies how much he loves feet.
And his movies are also kind of masturbatory.
Yeah,
They're very like referencing things and oh,
I
look
don't
at
mind that.
how much I can homage other movies.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
No,
I don't have the same hatred that Emma has of Tarantino.
I don't hate him.
Like Emma doesn't like Pulp Fiction, which I've never met another human being who doesn't
I
like
found
Pulp
it
Fiction.
boring.
Like Pulp
Although
Fiction.
I was quite sick that day, so maybe I should see it again.
Like I've never met another human being who doesn't like Pulp Fiction.
No offense, Emma. I meant the meat was Haitians in the States, very much
No,
puritanical.
it says no, of course.
Oh right, sorry. Yeah, I suppose I don't know. I was surprised. I imagine he does have a lot of Puritan haters.
A big fat raccoon is trying to fit through my cat door. That sounds adorable. I want raccoons here. That would be amazing.
Oh, the raccoon baby.
I love
A
raccoons.
Philippine colleague made me drink 2 beers and called me brother.
Oh.
I don't think Tarantino has done anything really good since Jackie Brown, but I did enjoy the last one.
I really like Django Unchained.
What was the last one? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You didn't like that?
No,
I
not
thought it
really
was
at all.
good.
I thought it was like a 6 or a 5. I like parts of Pulp Fiction. I can't watch the part with the suitcase and the part with the gimp. They make me uncomfortable. I think Pulp Fiction might be one of my favorite movies. I love that movie.
No, I'm not a big fan.
I like Django. Yes, I like Django Unchained.
That's
And you know
a
what?
good
I
movie.
really, really liked Hateful Eight as well. I know Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight was quite good, yeah.
Hateful Eight didn't get as big as some of his other movies, and I feel like
but
it was a bit
that's
underrated.
another debate to have about Tarantino, how much he uses the N-word.
Yes.
And is that,
Well, again,
is
like
that
you said,
okay for a white guy to
I do definitely agree that he is like an edgy 15-year-old from like 1996. Like he's very,
And just 'cause-
very edgy.
And just because Samuel Jackson says it's okay, he doesn't speak for all black people.
I enjoyed Kill Bill. I like Kill Bill, especially Kill
I
Bill
did
1.
not like Kill
Bill is
Bill.
fun.
I did not
Kill
like
Bill
Kill
is not
Bill.
one of my favorite movies or anything, but I enjoy it.
I
You
liked
hate
how
it.
everyone thought he'd do a graphic death scene around the Manson and just didn't.
It was pretty graphic.
Well, they mean that, you know,
Oh, yeah,
you
the-
see
yeah.
Sharon,
Okay, the
Sharon,
alternate death
Sharon
scenes.
Tate and her friends die. Yeah, it's like he said, "Oh, I will give you a violent scene, but I'll kill the Mansons instead." And those people are still alive. They're in
That
prison
must have been fun for
because they
them.
don't have the death penalty in whatever state that was.
California, I think.
So, like, I wonder if they watched that movie and they're like, "Oh, that's what everyone wants to have happen to us."
I mean, fair enough. New game. I don't know what this game is, by the way. And this might be the last one we play because I do need to go.
What time is it now?
We've been live for about 2.5 hours.
Really? It
Mhm.
hasn't felt so long.
I know. Well, we've just kind of been talking. We've only played like 2 games.
Oh, and I wanted to mention, I don't like how he did Bruce Lee dirty.
Yeah, that one's another one.
Well, he claimed that he had read stuntmen who said Bruce Lee was like that, but then other people said he was lying or picking his sources.
I don't know. I don't have an opinion. I've never
I don't
seen a
know
Bruce
enough
Lee
about
movie
Bruce-
or care
about-
about Bruce Lee, to be totally honest.
I
So
don't know enough
either
about
way.
Bruce Lee.
On Cinema in Cork, Twitch's Roger and Ebert.
Or Roger. Which one's Roger and which one? No, sorry, it's Ebert and Siskel.
Oh yeah, Siskel and Ebert, isn't it?
Which one's Ebert? Which one's Siskel?
I don't know. Who's like the cleverer one?
I don't know. I never watched.
Well,
them.
we both kind of hate Roger Ebert, so I'll be Ebert.
Sometimes Ebert can be right, but other times I don't agree with his review. I didn't agree with his reviews at all.
Ebert is very strange because sometimes I read an Ebert review and it feels like nobody has ever missed the point of a movie more. And then sometimes he is bafflingly right in the face of every other critic being wrong. It's really strange.
Last week I brought some pineapple juice called bee juice, and I thought that's not how I remember that quote, but okay. Oh, I wanted to say that when we were on the stream. We watched, because that would be fun to talk about. We watched Children of the Corn.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun movie.
It was fine. I was kind of bored throughout most of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's based on a short story, so I don't think it should have been a movie. Like, maybe a short movie, you know, not a feature-length movie. But the idea is fun.
I don't know. I think Stephen King's original script sounded a bit better.
Mm.
Like the movie that came out of Children of Corn was not a very good movie.
I can't believe there's been like 12 of them, because that concept barely filled one movie.
Oh yeah, there's like
let
at
alone
least 12. Stop that! I can't read. Sorry. I'm just sort of pretending I'm in real life, and I'm just sort of pacing around. You probably feel very stiff and tired right now. This is completely normal. It'll only be a few months until you feel back to normal. Until then, let's run through standard procedures to get ready for your planned release on July the 4th, 2057. Oh dear. So this is the future. Your name is Cecily Newman. Sex is NA. Age, 4 hours. Weight, 1,400 pounds. Isn't that like a car? Height 5'6". Husk status, insufficient data. Blood type, NA. Do you feel any eye pain, swelling, or itches? Blink for me 3 times. I click to blink. How are your legs feeling? I need you to crouch for me. That covers it. Now wait here until a View employee comes to give you further instructions. 1922 is a very good watch on Netflix if you like Stephen King. It's very, very grim, though. I need to read and watch more Stephen King.
Stephen King's a mixed bag, because some stuff is really good.
Oh yeah, some stuff is horrendously
and some
bad.
stuff's really bad.
Oh, there's a big old rumble happening in the background.
Go through the door. I think it's coming from behind the door.
I need to put in my other earphone. Yeah, and I don't think I can even change my fucking mouse sensitivity. I'll do it manually on my mouse. There we go, that's a bit better.
But Children of the Corn was an interesting concept. I just don't know if it would fit a whole movie. It just works in a short story, I think. Like, it wasn't very scary. Were you scared at all?
No. Although I'm not really scared of many horror movies. I can't think of many that have ever scared me.
Which one? Can you think of any now?
I was scared of the Babadook.
That Babadook had scary stuff.
I wouldn't say I was scared of Midsummer, but I was anxious of Midsummer. I just sort of said, "Oh, fuck me!"
You don't get scared of horror movies, but you get scared of horror games.
Oh!
Calm down. You frightened me. You're frightening me with your screaming. Have you lost? Just started watching The Tower and had a part with a child being run over. There was a part like that in Children of Corn.
Yeah, there was. That was
He
funny.
likes killing off children, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Stephen King likes killing children in his work.
Well, it is kind of fun. Sorry.
Dr. Sleep by Mike Flanagan was very good.
I liked that movie. I liked it more than The Shining.
Yeah, Kane doesn't like Dreya doesn't like the Shining movie.
Oh,
You know, this is reminding me a bit of Jacob's Ladder.
really?
You know, the creepy hospital scene? I thought they were going to, like, take you and tie you up to a bed, like in the creepy hospital scene. Jacob's Ladder.
Is the sound too loud, by the way? Because I can lower it down a bit more, because it's very loud for me.
It is a bit loud, yeah.
But it shouldn't be as loud for you.
Jacob's Ladder was a good movie.
I love Jacob's Ladder.
That's a
I've been
great
referencing that a lot while playing Silent Hill.
Well, you can see that did Silent Hill come out after?
Yes, I mean Silent Hill is like almost directly ripping off Jacob's Ladder
And Twin Peaks.
in a lot of scenes.
And Twin Peaks.
Sounds fine, good. Like, yeah, Jacob's Ladder plus Twin Peaks equals Silent Hill, basically. What am I meant to be doing here? Oh, you can close your eyes, it seems, to see more. I don't know.
Had a big argument last week to start with me saying I didn't like The Shining.
Yeah, I don't really like The Shining. I think hello, Rosa, welcome.
Hello.
The Shining I found too silly. I was negative frightened when watching The Shining. I just didn't get it, I think. Emma likes it. Emma really likes The Shining. I'm just kind of
Well, I don't like it as much because I can see what you mean about that it's kind of too funny at times.
What about The Shining?
Good episode.
Genuinely, I'd prefer to watch The Shining than watch The Shining anytime. I'd rather watch The Shining about 3 or 4 times to make up the length.
I think it's just Stephen King was going for very, very different themes to Stanley Kubrick. Like, you know, Stephen King was going for like child abuse and alcoholism and guilt, and Stanley Kubrick just threw all that out the window and went ghosts and scary stuff.
Spooky Hotel. That's all we need.
Well, it was still about madness, but he kind of took all that stuff out, really.
Yeah,
didn't
but
he?
sort of just goofy, over the top, give me the bat madness.
Well,
I
it's
just
like
kind of laughed a
Stephen
lot.
King was like, well, in your movie, he's just mad from the beginning. That's not the point to my book. And Stanley Kubrick was like, it's my movie, I'll do what I want.
It is funny that from the first frame that you see Jack Nicholson in The Shining, you can tell, even if you've never heard anything about The Shining, or that anything that Stephen King has ever written or Kubrick has ever written, you can tell from the first frame he is in that he is about to kill everybody in that room.
Stephen King preferred the TV show. Well, Stephen King, I think, made the TV show, didn't
Yeah,
he? He
and
wrote
the
it.
TV show is
Apparently not
I
very
think
good.
notoriously terrible, right? I expected The Shining to be spookier, was a bit disappointed. It's really not scary. Wanted more backrooms horror, I guess. I think Dr. Sleep was scarier.
Kubrick
the
did what
movie.
he wanted? No, he always seems so easygoing.
He never causes people to have mental breakdowns or anything.
Well, I'm not just going to defend that, but I do think, because I'm not one of those people, those people who are like, oh, the book is automatically better. I think when you give your permission for your book to be made into a movie, the director can do whatever they want with it.
Mm-hmm.
So Stanley Kubrick was entitled to do whatever he wanted with that movie.
Mm-hmm. I just don't think he did a great job.
Well, most people disagree with you.
I know. Kubrick, a lovely and normal man.
I like both. I like The Shining book with its sad family themes, because Stephen King is into that. And I like Stanley Kubrick with its sad existential
Spooky
themes.
ghost in a hotel. Ooh.
Okay, he had some great stuff.
I like a lot of Kubrick's movies. I love
Kubrick is a-
2001 and
Kubrick
Strangelove.
Kubrick is a terrible human being, but he could make movies.
He's like Hitchcock.
Another terrible human
Yeah,
being who
who
could make movies.
Or a lot of directors, to be honest. Okay, we have some sort of card. And we have this. What do you want?
Well, most of Kubrick, I think all of Kubrick's movies were based on books, aren't they? So Kubrick
One of the few things I know about Kubrick is that he had like 5 or 6 assistants who he would just give random books to, ask them to read it, and then tell them to give him like a 2 or 3 line summary of them, and then make a movie based on that. Like he I don't think he even read some of the books that he based movies off of.
I think Stephen King has a bit of a feeling that wants to be a movie director. What does
Yeah.
Stephen King want to be a movie director?
Yeah. Well, he has directed movies.
Anything that King does direct is awful.
Yeah.
Doctor Strangelove is one of my faves. Oh,
It's amazing.
talking of violence, the violence in Clockwork Orange is too hard to watch.
Emma
for me.
is the same.
I got to the scene, the singing in the rain scene, and I turned it off.
It is a brutal scene.
And I didn't want to watch anymore. No,
Ugh. I'm not a cinephile. My girlfriend is.
That's
It's us.
that's kind of my limit. Rape. Like if I don't want to watch that in movies.
Clockwork Orange is a grim watch. I like Clockwork Orange a lot, but it's a grim watch.
Yeah,
I think if you watch it without knowing anything about it, its oddness, silliness may have worked on me. But watching it in our time, it's like, oh yes, it's that scene. Yeah, the whole like breaking through the door and
Here's
taking the back.
Johnny.
Honestly, the shinning is so good it ruined it for me. The Simpsons is better. What the? This game is very strange. I quite like it. I'm not sure if monsters are going to happen.
My Clockwork Orange used to be my girlfriend's favourite film. Now it's the new Suspiria.
Ugh, the new
I
Suspiria.
prefer the old Suspiria.
I hate the new Suspiria. I quite like the old Suspiria. I hate the new
The
Suspiria.
old Suspiria is pretty trashy, and that's
Oh, it definitely
that's
is.
exploitatively
Yes, it
violent.
is. The old Suspiria is trashy as hell,
Like
but
that
in a fun way.
poor girl whose heart literally gets stabbed.
The woman who falls into the
With the
barbed wire,
wires.
the
Oh,
razor wire
that-
room for
that-
some reason.
That's pretty trashy.
This is the room in the school
then-
where we store all our razor wire.
But then other bits are surprisingly beautiful.
Usually you two have very similar tastes, but Suspiria is a very big exception. I know. I don't know if I've ever been more disappointed in a movie than the new Suspiria.
Who usually has similar taste?
Me and his girlfriend.
Oh. Old Suspiria was so good, but the new one I couldn't get into.
Same.
Well, the new one was trying so hard to be about
Deep.
the Holocaust.
It was trying so hard to have themes and deep messages, and I think it
Because
botched them.
they talked to this guy that survived, right? And
Yeah.
he blamed himself for his wife's death. It was trying to be really about the Holocaust and stuff, and it just wasn't intelligent enough to make a horror movie that had that as a theme.
I'm spooked by this.
You're
The old Suspiria music is so good. My ringtone, when I forget to turn my music on, or my phone on vibrate or silent, my ringtone is the main theme from Suspiria. I like the music that much.
Oh yeah.
I own that Goblin album.
Oh yeah, the Simpsons Death Note parodies this year.
Oh no.
The Simpsons.
I don't. The Simpsons and Death Note together. Ooh.
Is Death Note not meant to be any good?
I liked the first bit of
That's
Death
something
Note.
I wanted to say.
What?
Shout out to what's his Twitter name or his Twitch name? Noops.
Nuku?
Like that we just watched a show he and Zara recommended. What was it called again?
Odd Taxi.
It was lovely. I loved it. It was so good.
A rare anime that I like.
It was so good. It had flaws, but like it was really good,
Oh fuck.
wasn't it? Let's talk about Odd Taxi.
I'm trying to play the game.
You couldn't play and talk.
Not really.
Yes, you. Oh, so
puzzles to
what
solve.
do you do when you're streaming in general? You're playing and talking.
Not when there's puzzles.
Which
264.
anime? Odd Taxi. It's lovely.
It's very good.
It's
about
very
a walrus taxi driver.
Don't spoil.
That's all I'll say. It's about a walrus taxi driver.
Well, you won't. Dreya won't even watch trailers. If I show Dreya a trailer, he goes, "Oh, you're spoiling the movie."
I don't like it.
You like to go in and know nothing about the movie.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, Dreya watched an anime. Next stop, Dragon Ball Z.
Never watching Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z,
That
whatever.
sounds cute. It's a bit sad. It is cute.
Very sad.
It's a bit. It's like got a cutesy
Oh,
premise.
here we
but
go.
it's sad.
So it's 2, 3, 4.
But it's
2,
also
3, 4.
It's also very funny as well, isn't it?
Mhm.
What did I say?
It's also very funny. There we go. I solved a puzzle. Look at that. It's like close eye for this one, 2, open eye, and then close eye for this one, 4.
I
I'm amazing.
avoid reviews, but like trailers.
I never watch it either.
Some trailers, because there's like a TV trope for trailers that give you kind of a false impression of the movie. Like the trailer for Parasite, at least the one that was shown in the Western world, is really bad because it makes Parasite look like a totally different movie. It makes it look more like a thriller, and that's not really what Parasite is about at all, is it?
Mhm.
The trailer makes you think that they're going to kill the family. Like it really makes it look like it takes comedic scenes and makes it look like it's a thriller. Yeah, the trailer for Parasite is terrible. The Western one, anyway.
I'm just going around and pressing things. Oh, we need to get 2 lights on. We've turned on this light. It's Half-Life.
I love watching trailers in the cinema. What a treat.
See, I don't even like going to the cinema.
Jay doesn't like going to the cinema.
Emma's always annoyed at me for that.
I'm not annoyed. You like what you like. And sometimes the cinema can be awful. Assholes behind you talking and kicking seats. And so many people, since we can say cunts now, so many cunts turning on their phones with a bright light. It's like, can you not turn it off for 2 hours, you assholes? Checking the time of their messages, and the light is so bright and hits your eyes and takes you completely out of the movie. Pricks. And adults too. Like adults in their 30s, not fucking 15-year-olds. Adults who should know better. So ignorant. I should be allowed to go over and smash that fucking phone. Yes, fucking phone is the bane of my life. In cinemas, yeah, bastards.
I'm going to drop this big eye now.
Oh, want to go to the cinema to watch Banshees of Thingy?
In Sharon?
Yeah.
I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, because
I've been meaning to watch it.
I liked the last movie they were in together. What was it called? In Bruges.
Well, that was ages and ages ago.
That was the last one they were in together, though.
I know.
It doesn't matter if it was 50 years ago. It was still a good movie.
Oh, fuck, I need this from the tool shed?
I think they should lock people's phones. Yeah, just take people's phones off them, because the bastards will look near the end of the movie. They'll look at the time, or some people will text. It's the light. It's the bright light in this completely dark room. It's so fucking ignorant. Keep their eyes off Instagram for 90 minutes. Yeah, it's fucking pathetic. It's like they're grown adults, assholes. I should be allowed to go over and smash the fucking thing.
Last time when I went to a theatre, a random teenager taught me how to put more butter in my popcorn and changed my life forever. See, that's not a thing here. We don't have like the butter pumps that they do in North America. We just get the popcorn.
Which has butter in it already, I assume.
I think ours is just salted. I don't think we have butter popcorn here, really.
It is buttery.
Maybe. Sometimes during the night, my phone managed to wedge itself between the mattress and the bed frame. When my alarm went off a few minutes ago, the volume was at max and I couldn't find it anywhere. I had to pull my mattress off the bed while half asleep. Fun way to wake up.
Never had butter and popcorn. Sounds strange.
It's salt and butter are the defaults here, I would say.
I like to get chocolate, Galaxy or chocolate
That makes me feel sick every
M&Ms
time
and
you do
put it
this.
on my popcorn and have it melt.
Like, sweet popcorn is
Oh,
not nearly as popular
Because
here.
the cinema in Yall where we live, they'll put chocolate into the popcorn for you, and it will, little
it's
bits
awful.
of chocolate, and it will melt.
It's fucking weird. Yeah, Germany is weird for having mostly sweet popcorn. It's awful. Oh, I hate sweet popcorn. Just salt.
Emma,
Like,
Emma, that's horrendous. I'm sorry. Oh, but look, that sounds delicious.
It's wrong. It actually made me gag the first time I went to the cinema with Emma because she got I think she got some chocolate buttons, like Cadbury's chocolate buttons or something, and just literally just dumped them all into the popcorn and then just shook it. And then she'd take out a handful of popcorn and it would have melted chocolate on it,
Yummy.
and also the salt of the popcorn. It was so
Yummy.
fucking disgusting. Oh, it made me ill. It made me genuinely ill. I didn't like it.
I thought it was lovely. I still do it. Because the cinema we go to now in our hometown, they offer you chocolate. They'll offer you these chocolate drops you put in hot chocolate. You can pay extra to have that put in the popcorn. Let's go to the cinema.
Mm,
Is there anything in?
I don't know.
Everyone talking about the cinema. I want to go to the cinema now. Because if we were going to go to a restaurant, we love this restaurant, but it's closing down. And we think it's closed down now, and we're really sad. So maybe we can go to the cinema.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you think?
I don't really like the cinema. Also, it's quite expensive.
Cinema!
Fine, we'll go to the cinema at some
Only if
point.
anything's in. Oh, we have to go today?
Why? I don't want to go today. I'm busy today.
Well, after you're done your stuff.
Well, we're going to the... Oh! Oh, fucking hell! Ah!
It's only a little buggins. He's kind of cute. Oh, he's kind of cute.
Oh, I think I remember this from the thing. The monsters can only see... It's like weeping angels. The monsters can only come at you when your eyes are open.
Do you not all have popcorn plates? This is all kinds of flavoured popcorn.
No, definitely not.
No?
Like, if you get popcorn in a... Oh, Jesus. If you get popcorn in a cinema or something, you just get salt.
Well, okay, if you don't want to go to the cinema, fair enough. But I think I'll go to the cinema, maybe.
But we're busy today.
Well, tonight, I mean, when we're finished all the stuff.
We're going out at 7.
Yeah, I might
And
go
we
to
won't
the
be
cinema.
back till late, probably.
Late?
I don't know how late it goes, but it might be late.
I can go to the cinema if I want.
Well, yeah, I know you can. I'm just saying I don't know if there'll be time.
Well, if I want to, I'll go.
I know. Oh, you can, of course. I don't mind going tomorrow. I'm just saying that we might be busy today.
No, tomorrow I should do my homework for school.
Oh my god.
No, definitely. What-
Nerd.
Saturday,
Nerd.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday
Nerd.
should be all homework.
Just go to the cinema instead.
I might go to the cinema tonight if I see something I like.
You can buy popcorn at the store and like fairs and such. You can buy, I mean...
Give the big guinea pigs popcorn. We do sometimes.
Yes, we do.
It's only very rarely though. It's like a very rare treat.
I give it more than I should.
Yeah.
They love it.
You're only supposed to give it to them very rarely.
Manhattan. This is like the default popcorn that you can buy in shops here.
I'll go to the cinema with you, Emma. Oh, thank you, Stein.
This is the default popcorn that you buy in shops in Ireland.
I mean, I don't mind going to cinema.
I don't know
on my
why
own.
it's called this, but
I like
default.
I like going to cinema on my own as well. You wouldn't go to cinema on your own, would you?
I think Broseph means those stores at the local mall that sell different flavour popcorn. I have never heard of this in my life.
That sounds very American.
No.
They-
Is this a Canadian thing? Because I know we have a few Canadians in the chat.
Really, not American?
Yeah, there are more Canadians than Americans, weirdly, I think.
No, but Canadians would have a whole shop for different flavoured popcorn.
Maybe.
That sounds very American, you know, the excess. Which I love about the Americans. Like, you know, apparently in America they like have hundreds of different versions of the same thing.
Mhm.
You gotta praise them for that.
In Liverpool, we don't even pay for our popcorn. Yeah, but in Liverpool, do you pay for much? I'm so sorry.
Bet Canadians is less offended by our American accents, and that's why. Yeah, I don't mind going to cinema on my own. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, I don't like to go places on my own. I like to go out on my own. So if Dreya doesn't want to go with me, and I see a movie I like, I'm off tonight.
I don't mind going. I just think we might be busy.
No, if I want to go, I'll go.
I know. You can. I'm not saying you can.
No, what do you
Because
mean?
if you
What
want
do
me to go
mean?
with you.
What do you mean I can?
Oh my god. Anything behind these boxes? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Just you wait until Bad Bean is back.
Oh no. Yeah, I turned them off because Emma does not
Oh,
want me
yeah.
to eat beans around her.
I
It's
don't-
not my choice. But Emma
It-
does not want me to eat the
there's- I
beans
don't
because she
want
gets sick
I
at
don't
me
want
eating
them-
them.
I don't want them to eat them at all. The smell. We would go with you if we were all in Cork, Emma. That's nice. But I really don't need anyone to go with me. I like going on my own.
Use the tool from the tool shed. How? Oh,
Like-
there we go. Ugh!
Like, you won't go to the cinema on your own.
I've gone to the cinema once on my own.
What
Like
did you-
literally once.
What did you go see?
I think I saw John Wick 3.
Was it good?
It's fine. John Wick 3 is an okay movie. It's like a 7.
I've seen loads of movies on my own. And it's... I don't think I'd go and see a scary movie on my own. No, I did once. I did go and see a horror on my own, and I was really scared.
What was it?
I think it was one of the It movies. It was the first It movie. Yeah, I went...
Is that meant to be actually scary?
I wasn't that scared, though. I am afraid of clowns.
How do I open this?
There's a scene where he,
Oh,
like...
Jesus.
Where, like, the clown... There's a scene where, like, the clown comes out of this projector screen, and he's really massive. That's kind of scared me a bit. And I was more scared too that somebody, because sometimes that happens if you go and see horror movies, the teenagers will go "Ugh," at you when there is a jump scare. I was more scared of that happening. I should probably start voting because I think it shows who voted for, and Emma already seems to hate me. I don't hate you. I don't hate you. Who do I hold hands with when I get scared of the dark?
Fuck me, the noise in this game.
I went to the opening of Star Wars Episode 7. I don't love the theatre, but I prefer going alone anyway. I've never been to the theatre alone, but I should do that next time I can. Which one is Star Wars Episode 11?
Episode 7.
I mean, sorry, yes, 7. Which one is
That's
that?
the start of the newest trilogy.
The Force Awakens or something?
Yeah. You know, they're all bad, let's be honest.
There's another person around, find another scared person.
Yeah. Just latch onto somebody who looks frightened and just lunge at them.
Well, that's kind of creepy.
Oh, fuck this.
And I probably wouldn't go, because you know, like in America, cinemas are open 24/7, right?
Are they? I have no idea. I
Well,
don't think so.
they're at least open till 2 o'clock in the morning, because they have midnight screenings.
We've had midnight screenings before. We went to the midnight screening of Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, but that's very rare. In America, it's a regular thing.
I think ours is open till midnight.
No, it's not. Most cinemas here close at like 11. Well, but anyway, if you have a midnight screening, the movie will end at like 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And Americans, it's a regular thing. And Kane Dreya thinks that would be a cool idea. I'd be terrified. To go on my own, I'd be terrified. Like, if I went to see a movie on my own at midnight, I'd be terrified.
But you...
At midnight? I mean, there could be all sorts of people in there.
It's just a movie.
There could be, you know, like what what's his name? What Pee Wee Herman did.
He was at a porn cinema.
No,
I'm
of
pretty
course,
sure.
of course. Yeah, I'm not judging him at all. I just said it to be funny. But like, I'm sure, like, if you go to a movie, they're probably, you know, at midnight, there's probably some creepy people there. Yeah, I think they were mean to Pee Wee Herman because he was at a porn movie. So surely that's okay at a porn movie.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
If it was a regular movie, you know, then it's weird. Then you shouldn't do it. But yeah, if you're going to see a movie at midnight, they're, I don't know, Frozen or something, there probably will be somebody masturbating in the background.
Oh, God.
Well, there probably will be, wouldn't there?
How would I know?
Because creeps always come out at night.
I don't really even go to the cinema.
Alright, gee, Crisley.
Close your eyes and move forward. Look.
I think it's not allowed even at porn movies. I'm not sure though. That seems a bit unfair. It's a porn movie.
Up, maybe? Does that say up?
Watch Lord of the Rings back to back from 8 o'clock till... Oh, yeah.
Ooh, now that's a fucking puzzle.
People
I
were...
liked that a lot.
You saw it in the cinema and tell them, oh, wow.
I went to see, I think, Return of the King in the cinema, but I was very young and don't remember it at all.
I go to the cinema in my own house, like most people in 2022.
Yeah.
No, you'll never... The cinema is so cool. Why do I feel that Emma might actually be the driving force behind the goblin? What does that mean?
I think this is now
What
open,
does that
maybe?
mean? No, tell
I'm
me.
trying to concentrate, Shush.
What does it mean?
Shush.
Just tell
Trying
me.
to concentrate. I've decided to ignore you from now on.
Okay. I'm sure you could get around it being disallowed via a tub of popcorn. Extra butter could come in handy. Didn't Nathan Fielder do an episode about that?
Did he?
Remember, it was like you couldn't do something in it. Oh, it was you couldn't share popcorn in the cinema. Remember?
Yes, it wasn't masturbating.
He'd do that though.
What?
He'd do that. He's done weird. Remember that? He's done weirder shows.
How has he done weirder shows?
What about the one where like that child is placed in like the isolation chamber while the adults had sex in the room?
That was pretty funny.
But could you just explain what this means?
No.
Emma is the driving force behind the goblin.
No, thank you.
What does that mean?
No, thank you.
Are they saying that I make you a goblin?
I've decided to just ignore you and play the game.
But you could just tell me.
I just decided to ignore you and play the game from now on.
Well, I'm not the driving force behind the goblin, if that's what you mean. Because
Oh, I can go in here.
for one, Dreya is not a goblin. He's lovely.
Uh-huh. You've called me a goblin before I even started using that as like branding on Twitch or anything.
When have I called you a goblin?
Once I sat on a little shelf beside the door, and when you came in, I went, hello, and you screamed and said, what the fuck are you doing, you little goblin?
Well, you were acting like a goblin. I didn't say
No, I wasn't.
I didn't say you were a goblin. I said you were acting like a goblin.
I was sitting on a little shelf.
I'm sorry.
Beside the door.
You're both lovely and sweet.
I was sitting beside the door leading from the kitchen into the living room on a little shelf, just kind of kicking my legs on a shelf.
I'm sorry, he's a cursed
And then
little
went,
goblin.
hello, when she came in, and she screamed and went, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking little goblin?
Yeah, I said you were acting like a little goblin, not that you were a little goblin. He was boasting about kicking kids the other day. He's not that lovely. You were boasting about
No, I'm
kicking
saying
children.
I'm saying it would be easy to stop a child running away in a video game or something because you could just kick them in the shins or break things, or you could stamp on their feet really easily and break some toes, and they wouldn't be able to run away.
Oh dear.
I love you. There was
Oh,
a body here that's gone,
I
by
have
the
to
way.
buy a new toothbrush.
Why?
Just somebody reminded me because they said they brushed their teeth.
I need to buy new heads for my toothbrush. I use an electric one and it's getting a bit disgusting.
Then buy a new head.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered. Ah! Oh, fuck me.
You're such a baby.
Shut up.
Yeah, well, I said you were.
You said you won't go to the cinema alone at night.
I said you were acting like a little goblin, not that you were a little goblin, because you were sitting on a shelf and you frightened me.
I just felt like sitting on a shelf.
And you went like, "Hello," like those little goblins out of Noddy. You know Noddy?
No, I've never seen Noddy.
Noddy. That was out in the 90s.
Yeah, I was
You use
like 4
heads
when
to
the
brush
90s
your-
ended.
You use heads to brush your teeth.
Oh, fuck me, what did that open then?
These are all quotes that Dreya has said on stream. Oh dear. Oh, this one, that's a quote by you, is it? I brushed my teeth recently.
Yes. No, I didn't even notice that was posted.
You
Why
only,
is that a quote?
you only well, because it makes it sound like you don't brush
Oh,
your
yeah.
teeth on a regular basis. Dreya was sitting on a shelf. He was.
Well, it's a big shelf. It's
Like
not like
yeah,
a shelf behind
He
me.
wasn't like Elf on a shelf, though he would if he could.
Yeah.
You'd sit up there if you could. If you could shrink yourself down and sit up there, you would. Wouldn't you?
Mm.
You would.
Oh, here we go. There's footsteps.
It was like not really a
Oh, no, I've already done
not
this.
really a shelf. What do you call it?
Like a cabinet, maybe?
No, it was like the solid bit, and there's the cabinet, the sort of marble bit, and then there's the cabinet.
Countertop?
Yeah, he was sitting on the countertop, and he was just sort of swinging his legs. And I came through him, and he went, "Hi!" And I was like, "What are you doing, you little goblin?" And I don't think I swore.
You did definitely swear.
Well, you frightened me.
We broke the quote function.
I'm too full of goo. What? It's quite difficult to kill Thatcher, actually. No, it's not. I'm so juicy and smackable.
I don't remember a lot of these.
What have you been saying?
I don't know what it wants me to do. I pulled this and I thought that would be the lift controls.
They gave the bear a lipstick.
Oh god, I remember that. There's a flag. What country has the flag with the penis bear on it?
What?
There's a flag where the bear... Oh, now it's working. There's a flag where it has a bear on it and has like a red lipstick penis.
What flag is that?
I don't know. It's some country flag.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Oh, fucking hell.
This game is a bit like Silent Hill 3. No, I mean in the setting with the elevators and stuff.
Ah! Close your eyes. Ah! Why is Mikey now banned for quotes? Ah!
Stop opening your eyes.
I need to lead it away, I think.
Why don't you just run?
I can't run. There's no run button.
That's very annoying.
Okay, now close my eyes. I don't think it can follow me now that my eyes are closed. And this will give me time to...
The Irish have brought a few things to America. Halloween, sort of. Milk.
There we go. Puzzle, baby.
Did you see that one? That's funny.
Yes.
What do you mean milk? We didn't bring milk to America.
We're like a big exporter of milk to America.
Are we?
Yeah. Our main exports are milk.
They have their own cows.
Yeah, but apparently ours are better. View, success is
Yeah,
mandatory.
that's the shame about Halloween. Because Halloween is not a big deal in Ireland anymore, even
No,
though we
nobody really
invented the fucking holiday.
celebrates it.
And in America,
Oh.
if there's one thing the Americans do right, it's Halloween. Like, I want to go and do Halloween in America.
This is a very strange game. Ooh, there's a thing. This is a very odd game.
Great Amico. What's a great Amico? The Halloween thing.
We need to go in here.
Hulk Hogan looks like a used condom full of beef. He does.
Ah!
You're such a scaredy cat.
They're
This
a bit
isn't scary at all.
weird.
It's not. This isn't even remotely scary. I mean, look.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, look at it. It's silly. It's just a silly little buggins, man.
Excuse me.
Well, it's totally not scary. Silent Hill 3 that you've been playing now, that's a scary game. was just thinking, do you remember that game we played together on stream about the morticians?
Mhm.
What was it called again?
Mortician Simulator, I think, or the mortuary assistant, something like that.
You know what they should have done to make it really disturbing? One of the corpses you were working on should have been a baby corpse. That would have been really disturbing. If one of the corpses that you were, shutting the jaw and shutting the eyes and pumping full of embalming fluid, it should have been a baby corpse.
Yeah, but that probably would have given it a higher rating.
Jesus Christ. It would. Would that not have been terrifying?
Mm.
And then the baby, and then when the bodies get up, if the baby body got up, wouldn't that be terrifying?
Also, Cloak has been redeemed. We need to end the stream like fairly soon. So, Cloak, quickly.
I think that would be really scary. A little baby, like people would be really disturbed by that. What they would?
Would it?
People would be really disturbed by a dead baby. It's like the scene in Trainspotting with the dead baby.
Only if they're babies themselves. I mean, it's just a baby body.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, most normal people would find that disturbing.
It's just a body, but smaller.
Okay.
What? I'm just tying the ribbon.
They should have done that. Yeah, they should have had a little baby body. That would
Say so.
really freak. You just said it would have a higher rating. That would really freak people
Yeah,
out.
but just because people are Puritans.
That would really freak people out.
If it's not your baby, why would you give a fuck? How is fuck not caught by Automod still?
Saw a baby corpse in a catacomb initially. Made me a little bit mad that people convinced me into going.
Oh no, sorry, Weetmix.
Oh, I've heard of those. Is that where they're perfectly preserved and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there's like some place in Italy or France where the bodies are really perfectly preserved?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like this 2-year-old who died of like TB in 1900 and they're still perfectly preserved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not bothered by corpses. Maybe baby corpses would bother me.
It's just, we've said this before, like, if you're Irish, you have
see
seen some corpses.
Because at funerals, you have, well, not even the funeral. Before the funeral, you're supposed to have the body in the relative's house and you sit around the coffin and you have a chat. So, like, it's not supposed to be...
Yeah, like, every Irish person over the age of 18 has seen some corpses.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not a big deal.
If you know the scene, the show Derry Girls, there's a very funny scene in that where the girls are, like, standing around one of their great aunts' corpse and the English boy is going, like, what the fuck are you doing? This is sick. And they were like, it's fine. You can kiss her forehead and everything. And he's like, this is sick.
Right, open you.
I feel ill, powerful can. I've kissed a corpse.
Not like this. I imagine it is different if it's weird underground catacombs and it's a baby skeleton or whatever.
I kissed my granny's dead head. No, that quote that I kissed my granny's dead head. I'm not bothered by corpses. I grew up on a farm. I've seen things, and we do some open casket funerals in my areas. Yeah, but in Ireland it's different. It's not like an open casket funeral. It's like literally before the funeral. You like have a meal in the house for a couple of days, and you're around the coffin. I love Derry Girls. Derry Girls is very
I do
good.
not like Derry Girls.
The Gunarius, the Wake episode is so funny. Yeah, that's the episode I'm talking about. It's great.
I think Derry Girls is very annoying.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's just an irritating show. From the like episode and a bit I've seen, I thought it was just very sort of annoying. Oh, it's a big hand.
The corpse is usually in the parlour. No, in Ireland it would be in the living room. And
Oh, fuck me.
and you'd like have a little meal and stuff. I crash funerals just to kiss the corpse and get free food.
Did I die?
The ending of Derry Girls was very cringy. You mean like with Hillary Clinton's daughter reading the letter? That was... I didn't like that bit.
Okay, I was meant to do that. Okay, fantastic.
The Clinton daughter cameo. Yeah, that was very cringy. I didn't like that either. It should have ended with like a scene in the modern day of what they're all doing now as 40-something adults. That's what they should have done, not a fucking Clinton.
They wouldn't have had to use any more makeup. I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck me.
Would you like to hear my fan fiction of what I think they'd all be doing?
No, please
I'll
don't. Please, for the love of God, no.
They want-
Please, no.
No, Silas
No.
Silas suggest?
No.
Okay, I think instead of showing Clinton's daughter, whatever her name
They'd
is.
all be dead in a bombing.
Not Kane. Offensive, like. Offensive much. Anyway, so, instead of Chelsea Clinton reading the letter, or whatever.
What a strange thing to happen.
Should be quiet. I'm telling them the story. Play your game. So,
Jeez.
you said you wanted to ignore me, so ignore me. So, like, Chelsea, instead of Chelsea Clinton reading the letter, I would have had this. When I would have had it go to the present day. Erin would be writing, because obviously Erin would be a writer, and she and James would be in a house together and have at least 2 kids. Orla would be like a football coach, because I think I read an interview with Lisa McGee, the creator, where she said she imagined Orla being like a football coach or maybe a hockey coach. Michelle, I think, would be doing something kind of wild, like maybe being like, I don't know, a singer or a DJ or something like that. And Claire would have a really good job, and she'd be like with her girlfriend. It would be lovely. It'd be sweet.
I want to die.
Finished House of the Dragon last night. Sold, loved it. I was mixed in House of the Dragon. I was mixed. There were some parts I really liked and some parts I really didn't like. That's very wholesome. Well, to be fair, Silas, I'm mostly stealing it because I think I read an interview with Lisa McGee where she said that that's what she imagined. So I'm kind of just stealing. But I guessed it. I guessed a lot of it even before she said it. Like, obviously, Erin and James are always going to end up together. Weren't they, Pan? Weren't they, Ken?
I think I'm gonna walk into the sea. Oh God, more fucking codes.
Are you talking about the daughter of that I did not have sex with that woman dude? Yeah, Chelsea Clinton. She cameos and reads a letter. I wanted more gay content with Claire. It was very rushed. It was very rushed. But I think, to be fair, it was already pretty unrealistic because Northern Ireland in the 1990s, all of Ireland in the 1990s, Claire wouldn't be able to be an out lesbian.
Oh God, no! She'd
No.
get beaten to death.
Well, maybe not beaten to death. But
In the north, in the 90s.
but her life would be
They'd
hard.
be fucked.
Her life would be
They'd
hard.
be dead.
Like, Lisa McGee was definitely doing some fantasy there. Her life would be way harder.
Northern Ireland in the 90s. Oof.
All of Ireland.
I know, but
too.
like, you know.
In general, I wasn't as into season 3. Liam Neeson's cameo was hilarious.
I don't know where to go.
Liam Neeson's cameo, I agree with you there. Liam Neeson's cameo was very funny. I love it when there was like, you're discriminating against us because we're Catholics. We demand to speak to a Catholic officer. And he's like, we don't have any. And it's like, we have like 2 and 1 Jewish fella. He's lovely. The image of the Targaryen family tree was extremely helpful, Emma. Yeah, it is helpful with that family tree to watch House of the Dragon.
I am noticing, by the way, we have to go in like 2 minutes, so we won't be able to finish this game. I might finish this game next time when I'm actually properly paying attention, because I've really been enjoying it just quietly in the background while Emma yells at me.
I'm not yelling at you. My goodness.
Just sort of like an abused child while their parents fight, just like rolling a ball back and forth. I've been like quietly
What,
going on about this game.
Vimo in Adventure Time.
Exactly.
I've been yelling at you.
But I'm finally stuck in a room, so I don't know what to do from here.
Well, why don't you text your mum and ask when she's ready? Because maybe she won't be ready for another
Oh,
one.
man. It's fighting.
Yeah, I know one's fighting.
1 second. I'll open up WhatsApp to see if she's gotten back to me.
Because she might not be ready for another hour or so.
Yes, we do need to go. Exactly, we aren't fighting with Emma. Boo fucking woo, Dreya. I'm joking, you fools.
I'm just having fun. We're talking about Dairy Girls and House of the Dragon.
I know. Well, you can come back on next Friday if you want.
That's a week away.
Well, you're free on Friday, so feel free to come in on every Friday if you want.
I should be doing Saturday, Sunday, Monday, because I have this month I'm going to have off because it's a bank holiday. I should definitely be doing lots of homework.
Well, instead of doing homework, just come on with Fridays.
No, Monday I have to do the homework.
Monday.
I have
Emma has gotten freaked out about
I have
essays.
1,000-word essay due on the 3rd. I haven't even started.
1,000 word takes like 20 minutes. Just do
It's due.
streams
It's due on
instead.
the 3rd, and I haven't even started it.
Yeah, but it's 1,000 words. You can write that out in like probably like 15 minutes. It's easy. It's easy. 1,000 words is nothing. Anyway, I do need to go, so let me see if I can find somebody to raid. Thank you everybody for joining. It was a very, very fun time.
Just add to that extent. Use loads of filler words.
Exactly. It's 1,000 words is nothing.
It's not the word count. It's the referencing. It's the bloody referencing.
I'll help you with that, or you can use a website.
You don't know how.
easy.
You don't know how to.
You can just use a website for it, can't you? Just automatedly do referencing now.
I hope so.
I'm pretty sure you can. You can just put in the thing and it automatically does referencing.
Get pig.
If you want to get pig for a second while I find somebody to raid.
No, I'm too cold.
Oh!
When
Okay.
I brought out my buttons, the guinea pigs started squeaking because they thought that I was bringing them treats.
Oh!
Fuck Harvard referencing. Harvard referencing is for one of them, and MLA referencing is for another.
I
one.
don't really know the difference, to be honest. Get pig.
Exactly.
The
Yeah, you're
demanding
saying
pig.
you could help me, and you don't know.
The demanding pig.
Go get pig then.
I need to find somebody to raid.
Fine, I'll get
Go
a-
get pig.
I'll get a
That's
guinea
your job.
pig.
Emma's going to get a guinea pig while I find somebody to raid. Let's raid Gold Frappuccino. Just seen there live with Little Nightmares, which I streamed a while ago. And really, really enjoyed it. And actually, I need to play Little Nightmares too. I completely forgot about that. I was going to buy and play that on stream like 6 months ago and never did. God, this is too long a name. Gold Frap 2 Ps. UCCINO. Which pig have you got? The angry pig. That's a bold choice to get the angriest pig. There we go.
Thank you, everybody. I had lots of fun, actually. I know it was a bit evil at the beginning, but I had lots of fun.
Pig, pig, pig. Oh, here, you hold her while I raid. Right, I'm clicking enter on the raid.
She's squeaking. Look what you've done.
She always squeaks. She squeaks at everything. That hair is cool. I give her a cool side parting with like a slight mohawk thing because I think it suits her because she's the edgy, angry pig. Whereas I give Frodo a sort of sensible fringe because I think that suits her better. I know it doesn't really make much sense, but I do it anyway. Anyway, thank you for watching. It was a good stream. I'll be back again either Sunday or Monday. I'll definitely be back Monday. There's a chance I do a tiny
Can you
one.
hear her squeak? She's so angry.
Oh my god, what has happened? Why are you squeaking so loudly? Okay, we'll take care of this. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. See you later. Thank you.